FFXIV Studios. BluePopStream.
Welcome to a special BluePop stream. Instead of playing a game, today we're going to be watching and reacting to the Final Fantasy XIV Digital FanFest keynote address. The first part of basically their online convention, where they're going to be talking about what's going to be coming up in the next expansion. So it's not started yet. We're just waiting. It's going to be starting in about 10 minutes. So I'm just going to hang out here while we wait. I'm just going to make sure I've got everything set up. Oops. There we go. Alrighty. I should be able to put the chat up now. I was using window capture instead of display capture, and it was causing everything to glitch a bit. So it should be fine now. Hello, Kayaks. Alright, we're going to start a new prediction right here. Let's say 20 minutes. Alright. So, most popular rumor going around, well, I mean, they're going to confirm it probably, but the new melee DPS they're adding for Endwalker, there's a lot of chat going around saying it's going to be a Scythe user, even to the point of people have speculated that we are seeing a Scythe next to Xenos in the Endwalker teaser trailer that went out previously. So a lot of people are thinking that the new melee DPS, which uses maiming gear, like the Dragoon reportedly, will be a Scythe user, similar to Ranjit from Shadowbringers. So that is a very popular theory right now. So anyone watching, feel free to bet some points on this prediction. I'm guessing they're going to show something conclusive within the first 10 minutes of the broadcast, but we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I haven't been in on the ground floor of a Final Fantasy XIV expansion since 1.0 and 2.0, and then I was there for the February announcement of Endwalker. That video kind of didn't turn out perfectly, so hopefully this one turns out better. Yulmore housing? No, my dude. Garlemald housing. Think about it. Garlemald's all fucked up, so we're gonna have to do a restoration. I mean, we are about to get Ishgard housing, and that's in 6.1, so it probably won't be anytime soon, but I like to imagine the next housing will be Garlemald. Any other thoughts on what might be coming up on tonight's presentation? I should have some other members of Ammolight joining me in the next few minutes. I'm just checking on them.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Seth. Wasn't expecting you.
Pardon?
I wasn't expecting you.
Ah! I mean, why not?
Well, I'll post the link to the actual stream so you can watch it alongside with me.
Alright.
And to answer your question, this keynote address goes on for 2 hours.
Okay.
They're going to be doing a bunch more events after that, but we're not allowed to stream those.
Alright, why not?
So you can click on that link that I posted there and watch along with me.
I just did.
Alright. A few other people should be here momentarily, so we'll see how this goes.
Coolio.
How have you been doing, man? We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, oh god. Fucking, what's this called? Twitch? My internet does not agree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stutters every 2 seconds, but anyway, I've been doing pretty well, actually.
Kayaks in my chat says that he wants, during Endwalker, for us to blow up the moon. I could see that happening, maybe, like, right after the final battle. Because I don't know how much, I don't,
Zero context, but,
yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how much you know about the next expansion, Endwalker, but what we know so far is that it's going to involve us going to the moon.
huh. That's pretty cool. Oh, is this thing like, BlizzCon?
Kinda. It's like Final Fantasy's online stream convention sort of thing. They usually do this as like an in-person convention, but you know, with COVID.
Yeah.
So
okay.
now we get this.
Cool. Yeah, I'm mostly joining just to hang out with you guys, because it's been
That's
a
fine.
long time.
Yes, it has. You need to come back and play with us again.
I could. In fact, I tried out. So Magic the Gathering, they released a MMO as well.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I couldn't fucking stand it. If I thought that I disliked this Final Fantasy one, I
Or like Magic the Dispersing. Because nobody gathered, they left.
I don't know. People could still be playing it. It's not a very good one. I don't know.
Hey, people are showing up. It's Kevin and Paul.
It's me.
Hello.
It is in fact my boy, Paulio.
It is I.
Who's got polio?
It is.
I got polio!
Oh no.
Babies. Who
polio.
wants the babies?
No, I'm polio. Iron lung intensifies.
Yes.
So how long before this thing does the thing?
4 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I posted the link in general, and then I'm also streaming it.
Yes, I'm on the stream.
We have to talk for 4 minutes?
For my own sanity, I'm gonna vote yes.
Kayaks in my chat wants that for us to kill Xenos during this expansion. That's a definite yes for me. I want to finally be done with Sephiroth wannabe.
But I love Helga Pataki. Damn it. I want to keep her around. I want to keep him around so he can be constantly like trying and he's constantly bitching about how you're fucking with his plans, but he's just like, nah, I can fight him though.
And he's like, nah, Nightshade can't do that.
Nightshade can't do that. No. Unless Nightshade is the name of the particular warrior of light that he's facing.
Maybe.
Yeah. Then Nightshade can do that.
How's the game been?
Wait, so where's the
Good.
link for the thing?
Good.
I posted the link to their stream in the general chat.
General chat.
I'm
Got
guessing
it.
you're max level by now.
Nice.
No, I'm guessing you guys are.
I have,
I
I myself, I have every class at 80, but not everyone else is.
Fucking hell, man.
he
I play hard.
it took a
Yeah,
he
you
did.
fucking live and breathe this game.
A little bit. Oh, it's starting! Video's unavailable!
Yay.
Shit. But no. Why?
Live.
Live
why, though?
now. Join.
Oh, are we starting?
Sweet.
No,
It's firing up.
It's going. It's going.
Offering.
Stop hoovering.
How many people are in here? God, I never
Five.
used.
Alright, I got it live.
Oh, 52,000. Holy shit, 52,000 people.
I got a logo and some buffering.
Yeah.
I set the video quality to 720p, so it's a little better.
But did you set it to Yoshi 20p?
I set it to Yoshi P.
God damn it.
Yeah.
In my
Blitz
house.
ball! Blitz ball! Blitz ball! Blitz ball!
What, you want that
Not
as a
gonna
minigame?
happen.
It will. It must. Hi, Francis.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Here we go. Oh, the countdown!
Hey, Francis.
What?
My body.
Can't believe I have to wait 45 more seconds.
Oh man. Fuck.
Oh, there's the stage.
There's a whole fucking stadium where people. Well, they're not actually.
They're not. It's not
Yeah,
full of
why-
people.
yeah, why
It's
is
just a
there
big.
stage?
It's an empty convention hall basically. It's what the same thing they did in February.
Fucking nerds.
That's the enrage
Gotcha.
timer. We have to kill Heidelin before that timer ends.
Why would we kill Heidelin?
Because she's probably not as good as we think. I don't know. Fucking.
You think Zodiark has been the good guy all along?
Well, you have to catch up with the MSQ before I can say anymore.
Okay, creative business unit.
Yep.
Oh boy.
There's a new opening.
I'm gonna full screen it so I don't have to worry about obnoxious chat.
Yeah. I'm gonna refresh it real quick. There we go. So previously we had the teaser version of this, so I expect we're gonna have a more full version of the opening now.
Yeah.
This is probably what's gonna reveal the new melee job too. So yeah.
Yeah, he totally is on the moon. Is it made of cheese up there?
No, it's made of sand, as we can see from his Square Enix boots.
I just keep thinking that Sean Trump quote to the moon. To
Yeah.
the moon though.
Yeah.
To the moon though. You just saved me the fucking moon.
Fabric of the star had begun to fray, its land rent by tooth and claw.
There's Alizé in her new outfit.
Yep.
Rip to
Just
the
like in the last.
rip to her getting a new job like we thought.
Find like a dragon or something?
I'm not gonna say what those are. You have to beat Shadowbringers.
Gotta bang those shadows. Bang them hard.
Come on.
Gundam funnels. Gundam funnels.
Yeah, so this is the new healer job, Sage. I'm so hyped to play this.
This guy doesn't look like he's a healer. He looks like he's killing.
Even
Yeah.
healers have attack moves.
I mean,
A
it's
heal-
literally that one meme of, I'm a healer, but...
Yeah. Hey, Veronica's here.
Fair.
Oh, Thavner!
As the chaos spread,
That's new.
Ugh.
doomed to
Squid
Ooh, those
people.
guys are cool.
What the fuck?
Nidhogg?
How
No,
is Nidhogg back?
I don't know if that's Nidhogg.
stood in defiance.
There's a
Well,
Dragoon
that
on
looks
him.
Like, yeah, that looks like what's his name?
Velger? Whoa.
It's Finian.
What's happening? The fucking video's lagging again. Oh yeah, it's Justinian. And that must be Tiamat then. It's Tiamat.
Cool. Dragon's
The
killing squid
mom
dudes.
dragon.
Man, damn it.
Yep. Oh, listen to the song.
Oh shit, you're taking like an elevator? That's pretty cool. Oh wait, it's not an elevator.
Here we go. Is this the Scythe moment? Fucking video!
Ooh.
Come on!
Is this an English stream?
It's gonna be.
Oh, Xenos.
They're gonna have simultaneous. They're gonna have Koji Fox translating.
Afforded this land was
Fucking video stream.
the end draweth nigh.
Oh,
Okay.
there's our boys. There's Radzatan.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Stop lagging!
Mine's working fine.
Charlian! Charlian! We're going to Charlian! Yes! There it is!
That is pretty.
I knew it!
It is pretty.
The other city is Charlian!
I believe that was like on the bingo card.
What
Oh,
the-
look at it!
The size of that aetherite.
It's Charlian!
Are they revealing a new map?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
There's
Fun.
Spoiler Cat.
Hi, spoiler cat.
Oh, it's
Oh, he looks so good in this pre-rendered.
Yeah, it's weird seeing like pre-rendered because obviously this is the first trailer I've watched live.
There's Cat Mom.
Very, very sweet.
Council cat.
Yep.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on.
It is I, Business Elf.
We must.
This is someone important.
But we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Until the blood storms! Scythe! There it is!
sound cool.
Scythe confirmed!
Once again, this man has the audacity to
God.
still
Look
be
at
green.
this bitch!
New weapon for class?
Probably. Oh,
Once
this,
again, Xenos has the audacity to still be breathing.
the song is so good.
Stop. Where what the fuck is that?
And whoa. Oh, it's the first beast from Ammolight! I recognize those ass mouths! Stop lagging!
But your resolution's like 144.
We're walking towards the end, like some sort of end walking.
That's so fucking ridiculous. I love it.
Yep.
Jesus.
Bam, logo.
Holy fuck.
I can't wait to watch that in high quality without buffering. Wow.
I can't wait to play through this season of this show.
You still have to play through last season.
Mm. Oh boy.
Shadowbringers.
Things are happening
Oh.
in abundance.
New near raid?
No, our lights just don't work.
Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic.
The stage is set.
Oh, there it goes.
A
now
tale
it's
of
time.
souls and swords, eternally retold.
Green light, Shinryu confirmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, one chef will compete against our Iron Chefs for
What
the title
the
of
fuck?
Iron Chef America.
Iron Kukuru! Is that Yoshi? He's got. Oh, there's the scythe! That's it! I'll call that confirmation.
Oh, is that like a cosplay?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
that's gotta be it. I'm gonna wait till we have the actual name before I call that, but that's pretty definitive.
Yeah, that's
From
a really
parts
good
unvalid,
cosplay.
from parts unknown, weighing in at 235 pounds. The
All right, what do we
Undertaker.
think for class name? Reaper? It can't be Necromancer.
I hope it's a necromancer. Every game needs a necromancer.
Just rip off WoW. Death Knight.
Yoshi.
Look at that hat.
Plague Doctor hat in a pandemic, Yoshi P.
Bloodborner.
Tacky.
There's an actual Plague Doctor mask in game.
Yeah.
Bloodborner.
Oh my god, you said it! I was thinking it.
そしてファイナルファンタジー14ファンフェスティバル2021アラウンドザワールド開始していきたいと思います。
Hi.
Welcome everyone and thank you for watching
Yeah.
Fantasy 14 Fan
Sounds a lot of the
Festival
Dio Brando
2020
confirmed.
Around the world
Around the world.
僕一人では厳しいので早速
The ceremonious handing of the remote.
Yep, and here's Koji Fox. He comes in a fucking cosplay and Koji's in a fucking Staples shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Hi!
Ah, yeah. Yoshi P, my favorite Bloodborne cosplayer.
Right?
Final Fantasy 14, and today I will be Yoshi P's English voice for the keynote. Let's begin.
You're not talking.
さあ ファンフェス開始はまあ僕の基調講演からなんですけ
So this guy in the
ど、
red
まず
shirt,
ここ
did he like
YouTube
They all just say Blitzball.
Did they?
まだ工事
No.
Oh.
All right, so
I
we're gonna
just-
take a look at
We're gonna look at YouTube comments from around the world. They all just say Blitzball.
Yeah, Blitzball.
Take a look at YouTube first.
おおすごいすごいすごいすごいもう読めないな早すぎて
I'm gonna type Blitzball.
うわうわうわうわすごいもの
So I just see someone moon's haunted.
Going even faster now.
さあここはですねニコニコですニコニコ
ニコニコ
Oh yeah, they're also broadcasting on Nico Nico Doga.
Oh wow, that's for cutting grass.
どうでしょう
It's gonna be used in the new Island Sanctuary.
ニコニコの皆さんおはようございます
Oh, I forgot. We're BluePopStream, so gotta do this.
吉田しかなくて見えないですね
Yoshida, screen's filled.
さあこちらは Twitch です Twitch の皆さんおはようございま
We
す
have our Twitch feed. Good morning, everyone watching on
he
Twitch.
looks
Yeah.
cool.
Right?
今回ねファンフェス残念ながら
I guess it's gonna be the job artifact gear, or maybe the gear you start with the class.
なってしまって今日まあデジタルという形で
Some fucking rad starting gear, my dude.
全世界
I don't know about starting gear. I'm guessing the first job artifact gear.
We would have liked to have had
Hmm.
this fan festival today in front of fans here. at
Yeah, I'm
this
guessing that
wonderful
this
arena,
class
but,
is going to be one of
because
those you have to be
coronavirus
level
pandemic,
50 and
we
something.
had to
to
Yeah,
use this class.
yes, you have to be level 70.
basically stream
If it-
Starting gear
Oh.
is gonna be the Staples cosplay.
Yeah. No, for real. Can we get this guy's outfit just as like a glam, like a special glam for pre-order?
We like to use the comments.
What,
from
the
everyone
Staples
watching. We've
outfit?
got these screens
Yes,
here so we can see
that.
everyone's comments, and we'd like to use those throughout the keynote and the festival so that you guys
Just
can
everyone
participate.
walking around like a goddamn Best Buy employee.
基調講演スタートしていこうと思うんですが
So we'd like to start off now with our first presentation of the night, the keynote address.
この基調講演ではですね僕がこの衣装を着るために、この数ヶ月涙ぐましい努力をしてきたその過程をですね2時間にわたってお届けしたいと思います
So for this keynote address, we'd like to spend the next 2 hours
God.
talking about how I had to go on a very rigorous diet for the past 2 months in order to fit into this wonderful costume.
えって言ってみんな
These guys do
kinda like
not
that.
do well when they don't have a crowd to play to.
そんなの
Well, this is the first time they've had to do something like this.
Ah, so you want us to talk
Yeah, I
about the
know.
expansion, not the diet.
では早速、冗談はさておきもちろんこの基調講演でお話しするのは次なる拡張パッケージエンドウォーカーの話になります
All right, and so the focus of this keynote address is going to be almost solely on
Here we
content
go.
for the next
Mhm.
expansion, Endwalker.
では最初のセクションね当然この衣装気になってると思うので、
So probably everyone is wondering
見るんですけど
Here we go, new jobs.
すでに実装されてます
Alright, let's see what we get.
so it's you're going to be using that to cut grass, another disciple of the land? No, we already have one of
Oh,
those.
these guys are
あ
awkward.
とはね日本のコミュニティではね相変わら
They're
ずね
endearing,
they-
though.
力士スノーボード
Yeah,
はまだか
Yeah.
Right, and then of course the
I feel like I said, I feel like
Japanese
they'd be
community
doing a
really
lot
wants,
better if they had a
sumo
crowd to
wrestler
play to.
Yeah.
こ
in the next job.
う
Probably.
巨大な鎌を持った回
I
し
mean,
を
it
締めた
reminds
人
me
が
of
出
like
て
the
くるん
early
で
days
So
of
yeah,
E3.
they're expecting everyone to come out in just the Mawashi, all naked, holding a giant side.
さすがにね僕が着れるかどうかでジョブ決めてるわけじゃないですけど
Yeah, but it's not whether I can wear the costume or not. That's not how we decide on the job.
先ほど公開になったフルトレーラーこちらで
Yes, job trailer.
ゼノスがね僕と同じく鎌を持ってます
Oh, and they're just talking about Xenos.
ゼノスがどうやらこのジョブにジョブチェンジするようです
So in that trailer that you just watched, the full-length trailer, the extended trailer, we saw that Xenos also was in a similar outfit with a similar weapon.
Mhm.
So yes, for Endwalker, it is Xenos who has changed jobs.
Rip Alize.
さて世界中でですねジョブの予想が行われていて、ネクロマンサーに始まってなんか
I heard Necromancer.
すごい深読み
There's no way they're naming it that.
っていうのもね出てましたね
And
Please.
so there have been a lot of different predictions from players around the world on what the next job would be. First Necromancer, and then people started really reading into it and throwing out things such as Temple.
Seth, I'm getting some audio feedback through.
その気になるジョブ名ですが、
Sorry. Wash up.
お伝えしていきたいんですが、その前にもうさっさと動画をご覧いただきましょう。
Yes, job video.
The actual name of the job is what you're all dying to know.
World
But
premiere.
First, we have for you some exclusive world premiere footage.
Yep,
Roll it.
job video. Let's go.
I'm going to collapse the chat so it doesn't spoil for me. Ah, the lag! Are you kidding me?
Damn it.
Wait, it's like
There we
you
go.
guys.
I think that was
Okay.
everybody.
Okay.
I see some sort of Shinigami.
Oh.
Oh, that's a part of their kit. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. Stop lagging.
A freaking stand user.
It's a melee pet user?
It's like.
Oh, look at that rotation. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, yeah, the thing slashes with you.
Oh
Ooh.
god, he's fake Ansem.
Dancer
It-
and Mike Dunn just got replaced.
Oh, baby. Oh, there's a power up. Is that like merging with it?
What is this, Shaman King?
Get fucked, Dark Knight.
You better believe I'm going to be using this class.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There it is!
Reaper.
There it is! Oh,
Reaper! Yeah, there it is!
はい。そして新たなジョブの名前
Reaper!
リーパーと
so
言います。
Necromancer is too
second job in
evil sounding, but
Endwalker
Reaper, totally fine.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
see how it
Bandit
is.
side wheeling Reaper.
You might as well just call it Grim Spectre of Death.
Oh, that looks so good.
ちょっとねラグがあるからねまだ見てた
In
り
either
する
case, it's
There's a little bit of
freaking
lag.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking rad.
I can't wait to see what kind of wicked spin AoE moves they get.
I love this っていうコメント見えますね。すごいすごい。
Yeah, I'll probably build it.
吉田さっきの鎌を回すアクションしろみたいなのありますか？
Ah, someone has commented that asked Yoshida to spin the scythe like was done in the video that we just saw. Can you do that, please?
48歳の非化戦おじさんでちょっと難しいです。
It's a little bit difficult for a 48-year-old warrior of light.
このポーズぐらい。
Ah, you can do the
The
pose.
thing that takes 0 up.
すいません調子に乗りました。
Sorry about that.
さて、このリーパーというジョブなんですが、これまでのファイナルファンタジーシリーズに登場してないファイナルファンタジー14完全オリジナルのジョブになります。
So as you have already probably
Nobody
noticed,
decided
this
to bring
is
it for
a
Final
completely
Fantasy
original
17.
job that you won't find in any other Final Fantasy, only in Final Fantasy 14.
ちょっと CG の方も見ていきましょう。
Let's take a look at some.
Is the audio better now, Neko?
ゼノスがプレイヤーの皆さん、英雄光の戦士と再戦を夢見て渇望したのがこの武器、サイズ。
Oh, the fucking spirit that fights with you looks so rad.
As we know, Xenos has been longing for a battle with the Warrior of Light, and
That
this
it
is the job and the weapon, the scythe, that he took up to do so.
ゼノスがこの武器を
So is Xenos gonna get like a partner spirit too?
リリースが予定されているパッチ 5.55、黎明
I
の
mean,
首
it
都
makes
パート
sense.
2に
He
なる
has
よ
been
うで
dead.
す。
And Xenos will take up that scythe in
And
the
got
second
better.
half of the Death
Right.
into Dawn series, patch 5.55.
それではですね、リーパー、どんなジョブであるのか、ほんの少しではありますが、ご紹介していくことにしましょう。
All right, so we want to talk a little bit about what the Reaper job entails.
Yes, details.
Right? Yeah.
Rothgar Reaper.
まぶかいんでね、
A Reaper.
We've even
With
got-
the hat,
we've even
it's
got
on the
Conan.
screen.
ちょっと
over here.
スクリーンの返し見ながらになるんで、ちょっと下向き気味ですけど。
And
ご容赦ください
Hrothgar
I'm going
Reaper
to be
looks
using the
really
screens up
fucking
here in
dope,
front to
actually.
check out.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking down, it's just because
This
I'm looking
should
at the.
be.
まず、ロールですね。
Oh, it's my
All
my
right,
neck of
first
the
off, we're
woods,
gonna
eh?
look at the
Yeah,
roll.
we knew it was gonna be a melee DPS. That was the only thing we knew before today.
Fuck yeah.
Hey Vegas, thanks for tuning
This
in.
is like we
You're leaving already?
mentioned at the announcement.
No, I'm
showcase.
talking to my chat.
It's going to be melee DPS.
Oh.
装備
Now I
枠
can
は
punch
ですね、リーチ
knives
と同
and
じ
scythe.
区分になります。
I can be
All right, the
Haseo and
melee
Dig.
armor subclass will be the same as Dragoon.
Yeah, so it uses maiming gear like Dragoon,
続いて、
which is great because their selection of armor
メ
is
インウェ
not
ポンです。
not
こちら
not
は今
plentiful in my
持ってます
taste.
この両手釜。サイ
Two,
ズ
yeah.
がメイン武器となります。
And its primary means of dealing damage is the two-handed scythe.
重たいんですよねこれ。
It's very
For a
heavy.
class none, but you have to be a G.
そして続いて対応クラスです。でこちら対応クラスは、最近エクスパンションでリリースされているジョブと同じ対応クラスは存在しません。
And as is the case with most of our recent job releases, there's no corresponding class.
主要の条件ですが、行月のフィナーレの権利を所持していることと、いずれかのジョブがレベル70に
It doesn't branch off any class. That's how they've done it ever since
Right, and
Heavensward.
there's, two ways.
I didn't hear the other restriction, though.
You have to do to be able to play.
You have to
the
have
Reaper.
Endwalker
First-
and reach
first
level
you must
70.
have the Endwalker expansion.
Okay.
And second, you must have at least
Alright.
one job that is already at
In
level
just
70.
one class or
Any other class at
当然
level
そうなって
70.
くるとですね、初期レベル、
okay, cool.
初期レ
So
ベ
I
ル
can-
It's just like how every other expansion job has worked,
から
except for the
スター
Heavensward
トと
ones.
なります。
And the starting level
Okay,
will
so I
be
can
level
already get this. That's good.
Yep.
さて、
Sage
まあ
works the same way.
ちょっと映像見てもらって、どんなね、バトルのシステムがあって、どんなイメージなのか気になると思うので、バトルのイメージにもちょっと触れていきましょう。
All right, and so in the video that you just saw, you got to see the Reaper in action. So we're going to touch a little bit upon how the Reaper actually fights in battle.
まず基本的にリーパーはダイナミックな、物理攻撃を得意と
What
して
do they mean by
います
dynamic, though?
And so as you saw, because
in
this
your
is a melee
face.
DPS character, they have a very
That's not what
dynamic,
dynamic means,
style
I
of
think.
attack.
まあこの両手釜に
Dynamic
直接
means that it
的な
changes.
攻撃が主なダメ
I
ージ
think
リ
it's
ソ
just
ー
a
スです。
buzzword.
So the main source of damage is going to be coming from the scythe.
そしてですね、ちょっとここからが特徴的なんですが、
So from here is where we get a little bit unique.
まあ、ファイナルファンタジー14
An
の世界
avatar
でよ
from
く
the
耳にす
void?
る
Oh, shit.
異界ボイドという単
So
語。
it is
な
Death
んとこ
Note.
のリーパー、その
Only
異
instead
界
of being
ボイ
a
ドから
book,
力を
it's
引
just
き
a
出す。やや
big old
It's my
scythe.
sleep paralysis demon.
So a distinctive feature of this job is that it can call upon the power of the lifeless world you hear about so much in Final Fantasy XIV, the Void.
そして、
Oh, so the
そこから
the
ア
avatar
バ
is
タ
like
ー
a
と
parasite.
呼ばれる
And yes, they merge with it.
存在を刺激して、その能力を使っていきます。
And not only
Sick.
can Reapers wield the Void's power, but they can also temporarily channel the power of a Void Scent into their bodies and use that power as their own
Cool.
Void Scent avatar.
先ほど
It'd be
動画にも
cool
あり
if,
ました。
like,
実はその
Just
アバタ
having
ー
that
を
avatar
自己に
in your
吸
body
収し
like
て、
retroactively
その能力を
added
まとって
avatar
戦う
skills to your
というのが
to
非
your
常
other
に大きな
jobs.
特徴となってます。
Yeah, I don't think
So
so.
one of the biggest gameplay
It'd be nice. I know it's
things
not
is
going to
going to
happen,
be
but it'd be cool.
about channeling that Void Sense power and using that power
Like make the
for battle,
avatar
like you
like
saw
a
in
mechanic.
the mini trailer.
Mm.
新たなジョブ体験を皆様にお届けするというコンセプトで、開発進んでおります。
We created this job really trying to create something that was very unique and original to this job and like unlike anything that you've seen in any other jobs.
そして気になるですね、ジョブクエスト
My hometown.
It's definitely not like where Summoner gets possessed by Bahamut.
派からになります。
And so the job quests will be starting from Ulda.
ですので、行月のフィナーレリリース直後、もう俺はリーパーで進めていくぞという方はですね、リリース直前にウルダ派でログアウトしておくことをお勧めします。
And so for those of you who want to be one of the first people in the world
Is
to play
Endwalker
Reaper,
available for
make sure
pre-order
that
yet?
Before the
Not
release,
yet,
the
but
maintenance before
it
the
wouldn't
release
surprise
of
me if it
Endwalker
becomes
to log
available
out
after
in-
this FanFest.
さて、まあ簡単ではあります
Good
け
thing
ど、
I have a $100
リーパーの
PlayStation.
紹介を軽くさせていただきましたので、それを踏まえてですね、もう一度動画をご覧いただこうと思います。そうすればね、ちょっとイメージも湧きやすいのかなと。
We're watching the video again?
ぜひご注目ください。
All right, so that was just a little taste of what the Reaper job is like. We will have
what's
some more
this?
information for you at a later date. But today, let's take one
Oh,
more look at the
same thing
video
again.
with all that we
Yeah.
For all those,
Play the video.
it's for all those people who wanted one more chance to get like capture the video and go frame by frame.
Ah,
Yeah. And also context.
I'm just trying to figure out how I would glam this to make it unique.
Alright.
Turn it red and just be Carmen San Diego.
I'm purple. It has to be purple.
Why lag now?
you've
We've seen this clip
man.
before.
I know, but it lagged then too.
You know, if I was you, I'd be going for like a dark velvet purple, like a really deep purple.
Is the avatar attacks OGCDs in between your scythe GCDs? That would be rad.
Can we romance the ghost?
We'll see how the job quest goes. Nice.
I'm covered head to toe in leather and cloaks.
All right, thank you very much, and that's pretty much what the Reaper job looks like.
優しい武器サンドがある今回。
Oh, somebody brought out a stand from my very, very heavy side.
ちょっと水の
Refreshing again.
すごいな。
If only I had some sort of, I don't know, remote healer.
So they want an avatar to come to you. Should I be the avatar and come to you?
ちょっとsocial distance?
Social distancing? Okay.
Oh, social distance
ま
avatar.
た控室にちょっと黙っててっつって置いてきちゃったんで。
Ah, so he left his avatar.
Very
back
excited
on the-
about this class.
on the green
Right?
behind
Me
the
too.
stage.
So ready.
14オリジナル
Yeah, it's
I'm
gonna be
slightly
fun.
less mad that we're getting this instead of a fourth range
早く使ってみた
DPS.
いと思っていただけると幸いです。
All right, I know you all are looking forward to this job and really want to play it. We have to wait until the release, so please look forward to it.
But I
それではちょっ
don't
とスト
wanna.
ーリーについておさらいしておこうと思います。
All right, next we'd like to move on to the story of Endwalker.
Yeah.
2月の新情報
The planet's on fucking fire.
を巡る物語、新生オールゼアから行月のフィナーレまでで、
You see the
人
background?
一周してちょうどハイデリンゾディアーク編完結を迎えることになります。
And so, as I mentioned at the previous announcement showcase, Endwalker will bring us full circle in this tale of Hydaelyn that began with A Realm Reborn and is ending with Endwalker.
行月の物語は 6.0 で、パッチ 6.3 までではなくて 6.0 までで全ての物語、完結を迎えます。
And as again, as mentioned before, the story will completely wrap up in 6.0, not 6.1, 2, or 3, but in 6.0.
結果ですね、ものすごいボリューム
unlike
になって
Shadowbringers.
しまってます。
And because of that, it means there's a lot of content in 6.0.
ただですね、もち
Okay,
ろん
so be prepared
そ
for
れ
a
によって
very
ね、
long
ファイナルファ
download
ンタジ
time.
ー14が終わってしまうわけで
Pretty
は
much.
ありません。
However, this does not mean in any way that Final Fantasy XIV is ending.
僕自身もですね、吉田もですね、ファイナルファンタジー14ライフワークとして、その後
Final Fantasy 14, 100 years, 100
Yeah.
episodes,
Pretty much what he said back in February.
続けてまいります。
100 years.
Because I myself consider Final Fantasy XIV to be my life's work, I plan to continue working on both service and development well beyond 6.0.
Until I
And so
become
for
someone
patch
else's
6.1,
avatar.
We'll be starting a brand new story separate from the Hydaelyn and Zodiac story.
はい、続いて進めていきましょう。まあ皆さんの多くはですね、すでにパッチ 5.5、黎明の人パート1のメインストーリーご覧になっていることかと思います。
So, you know, probably most of you watching today have already played part 1 of Death Unto Dawn, patch 5.5.
しかし確信にいよいよ行月のね、
To the
差し
moon,
掛かるのは当然パート2
To
か
the
ら
moon.
になります。
To the moon.
However, it's part 2
To the
where you're gonna start
moon!
really getting into the thick of things.
あら
Pretty soon
まだ
you guys
申
will
請
be
や
able
っ
to
て
be
るわ
whalers
と
on
い
the
うコ
moon.
メントを見ましたね、今。
Wait a minute.
I bought the
somebody-
lunar
Yeah,
whales,
yeah.
by the way.
Realm Reborn?
Ah,
Ah,
now you will be a whaler
もし
on the
まだ
moon.
今
Yeah.
パッチ 5.5 まで行ってないよとか、まだグレの途中だよとか
Instead,
いう
instead of a
方はです
harpoon,
ね
you've got a scythe.
2つ
Yeah.
It's just a question of how you
Okay,
shake the,
so if there's
shake
any
the
of you out
blade.
there who have not played through 5.5 yet, or
I mean, it's the sheep that
5.5
defines
yet,
the scythe,
もち
though.
ろん見てほしいんですよ。一生懸命見てほしいんですけ
we
ど、
want you
I
to
haven't.
watch the keynote, of course.
ネタバレすごいんで、
But there are a lot of spoilers, so
Yeah, so anyone who's not caught up, prepare for some spoilers.
ちょっとクリアしてから見る
I don't
か、
mind.
So me.
Yeah.
今日見た後、
Yeah, me.
バーンって頭ぶつけて記憶を消すか。
so we want you to either maybe, you know, refrain from watching some of the key parts today and watch it at another date, or maybe watch it today and then maybe hit your head against a wall. And
Sure,
forget
I
everything
can do
you
that.
said today so you can focus on the story.
ちょっと自己防衛に使う
Ah,
Yeah, but
Watch
ah,
it.
smoke a bunch of weed.
But then
I'll-
hit
I'll
your
smoke-
fucking head against the wall and forget everything.
その、
I'll smoke a bunch of weed. I don't remember any of this tomorrow.
Hell, just die! Die so you never have to live another day and know you got spoiled by something.
But
Die and then
as for where
become
the journey
someone's
in
ghost
Endwalker will
stand.
take us,
As long as it's good, I don't care about spoilers.
今回
I just realized my chat
Have
wasn't
fun.
in the
皆さん
actual stream
光
till
の
now.
戦士がメインシナリオで、月へ向かいますよというお話をしましたが、その前に拠点となるべき場所がこちらになります。
So, we did talk about how players will be going to the moon in Endwalker, but before you go to the moon, you'll be working from here.
Pretty town. Pretty town.
アートワークが出てますね。
There's the artwork.
Fucking
こちら
Charlian!
皆さんの新たなタウンとなるオールドシャーレアンになります。
The polis of Old Charlian.
Hydrate? Okay.
漆黒のヴィランズでいうクリスタリウムに該当するのが今回このオールドシャーレアンです。
Yeah, so this is the new
Old Charlian will
equivalent
serve
of
as a hub
Crystarium.
city, similar to the Crystarium in Shadowbringers.
そうなんですよ。シャーレアンってみんな呼ぶんですけど、実はね、オールドシャーレアンが正式な名称です。
Thanks.
Everyone is calling it Charlian, but actually the name of this place is called Old Charlian.
ではこのオールドシャーレアンについていろいろお話しする前に、今日はウォークスル
Sorry,
ーの
Kayaks, I don't have the sounds
動画
enabled
を
on
し
this
ますので
version of my
まずは
stream
そ
because
ち
it's
らを
not the usual
ご覧
BluePop overlay.
But before I talk a
You
little
know
bit more
what?
about
I
Old Charlian,
really,
we
really
have a
want this
walkthrough video to
outfit,
show you.
but when I go to
World premiere of the
conventions,
footage.
I
Let's check it out.
don't want to call myself
Oh, wait.
just an
ただし、
FF14 Reaper.
今日出すい
I
ろんな
want
こ
to
の後もね、
cosplay
いろいろ動画出てきますけどね
Yoshi
開発中
cosplaying
なので環境の詰めが甘いところでちょっとこれ
FF14 Reaper.
Okay.
So all of the footage that you're going to see here.
That's how I would address it. It's just like I'm cosplaying Yoshi P at this particular
all still in development, so there are still lots of room for work.
You
On the
just need to have
development
a
side when it
paper
comes
taped to your chest that
environmental
says, I am
protections.
Yoshi P.
それでは行きましょう。
Yes,
So let's take a look.
100%.
Is this?
On my chest, on my back.
No, this isn't one we've seen.
Ooh!
It's so pretty.
This is what Idleshire was based on.
Looks like a Magic the Gathering setting.
A little bit.
Yeah, I was thinking. Looks like Ravnica.
Yes, yes. This actually, if you're familiar with the new block, this looks quite a bit like Strixhaven, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit. Looks like Strix. Looks like
It's
Strixhaven.
so pretty.
It is.
That's it.
Oh, library. Libraries! This is what Google was based on! Cool.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
いやもうね、もうちょっとゾッとしますね。これは美しい。ナイスだ。見たい。
ナイスだ。
買う準備が楽しみ。じゃねえよ。
Everyone's excited about how beautiful the area is, and they're waiting for.
I'd buy a
housing
house in
the area
Ishgard,
as well.
even though the weather sucks.
Well, you'll have a chance to in
I
6.1.
told you. Next up is Ishgard. for
Huzzah!
housing.
I'd get to live in a place where it's snowy most of the time.
まあまあ、オールドシャーレはね、学術
Not a
都市
big
ですけど
change.
Well, where do you live?
都市ですが、
Canada.
行列のフィナーレ
Well, where in
で、いよいよ皆さんこの
Oh,
都市へ
Toronto.
上陸となります。
Yeah, it's not snowing
we've
most
all
time
heard
here. It
about-
hardly ever snows.
This city
Uh-huh.
state.
Our
in the
winter, like,
story, but
honestly,
finally in
winters
Endwalker,
last a good
you, the warriors
several
of light, will
months.
be able to set foot.
ちょっとね、スクリーンショットを見ていきましょ
Let's
Yeah, have
take a
you ever
look at
been
some
up
of the
north?
screenshots.
No,
実
but
は
I
です
work
ね、僕
outdoors,
も
so I feel it a lot
ね
more.
Q14 から関わってきたこの開発者にとって実はオールドシャーレアンという都市ね、とても感慨深い都市でもあります。
So we'd like to say that for a lot of us on the development team that have been around since the early years of development on Final Fantasy XIV, the city-state of Charlian is very important to us.
実はですね、Q14 僕が担当する前、オリジナル14の開発中期までは実はスタートタウンというのはウルダハ、グリダニア、リムサ、イシュガルド、アラミゴ、そしてオールドシャーレアンの6都市でスタートする予定だったそうです。
So back in the days before I took charge of 1.0, there were meant to be 6 starting cities for quite some
Oh,
time
and
in
Charlene
development.
was one of them.
Those being Ulda, Gridania, Limsala Minsa, Ishgard, Alamigo, and then Charlian.
結果ですね、開発期間が、なくなってしまって、まあ、皆さんご存知の通り3都市でスタートすることになり、まあ、僕が担当してから RLM リボン申請版を作るにあたってもやっぱり開発期間を考えると3都市でスタートせざるを得なかったという状況になります。
But in the end, there was not enough time, and that number was cut from 6 to 3, which was a status quo that we maintained when rebuilding the game for A Realm Reborn.
ただ正直ね、ゲームデザインのことを
Yeah,
言
I
うと
think 3 starting towns is better
3
than
都市でも
6.
ね、僕正直スタートは多すぎると思うんで。
I don't know. I like the idea
But
of
from a game
depending on
design
what
perspective,
class you
I even
pick
think that
initially,
3
you
starting
wind up on a
cities is
different
a lot
continent,
for a
like
game.
in a different
仮にね、
part of the
6
game.
都市でね、僕
No,
が
but
作って
think
たらね、
you'd have
結構
so
困
much
ってたと思う
warping back and forth to
If there
do.
were 6 cities to start at when I took over on the game, it would have been a lot of work to get all of them done.
だって考えてみてくださいよ。初期シナリオ6個作んなきゃいけないんですよ、だって。
So you'd have to make, just think about it, when you have a story, you have to create 6 separate stories for each city. That's a lot of work.
結果的にですね、そこから10年近い歳月を
It's a lot
かけ
of work. It
て
would、be dope.
まあ、蒼天の石
I'm
ガルド
happy
で
with the game
石
that we
ガルド
have,
の
though.
大神門
You
門
know,
が開き、
alternate
ストーンブ
universe
ラッド
headcanon.
でアラミゴを奪還し、そしてようやくオールドシャーレンへたどり着きます。
But it's been almost 10 years since then. And in that time, the gates to Ishgard have opened, Alamigo has been liberated, and now we look to Old Charlian.
ようやくですね、皆さんにその全貌をお見せすることができ
And like I
そう
said,
です
I'm looking.
And finally, we
I
can
would
show you the
love
full picture that we've
a
wanted to
means
for
of
such a long time.
playing on the
もう
Garlemald
ね、こ
side,
の邸宅も
like
ね
a-、
すごいですよね。
like an alliance and
Look
horde
at this
sort of
very
situation.
lavish manor here.
これ実はね、意味のある建物なんですけど、
This is very important to the story,
中身は内緒にしとこう。
but we're not going to talk about that today.
Oh, I guess that's where the leader of Charlian lives or something?
さあ、
The Capitol building?
ちょうどですね、オールドシャーレアンの
Either
設定
that
を
or
今お
that's gonna
話しし
be
ました
your
の
new,
で、このまま先ほど公
Quest
開した
Blanking
フル
blank.
トレーラーの内
Yeah,
容
your
に
new
ついても
blanking
触れて
blank.
Please return to the blinking blank.
Okay, and because
Yes.
Old Charlian was featured in
I thought
the
that place
extended
looked,
trailer that you just
would
watched,
be
we're
more
going to talk a
of a
little bit
place you
about the
could buy in
trailer.
the game.
まず、なんといっても、注目点、ソケン歌うまくなったよね。
I heard
So the
Soken.
first thing that we noticed, that you all probably noticed, was that, wow, Soken's gotten really good at singing in these past couple of months.
ねえ、最初ね、にゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃって言ってただけだったんだけど。
So yeah, a couple months ago, the trailer, it was just kind of, Soken mumbling a little bit, but this time,
まあ、まずはちょっとその行月のフィナーレのメインテーマに触れていこうと思います。
so we'd like to talk a little bit about the main theme for Endwalker.
今回ですね、まあメインコンポーズ、いつも通り、ソケン正義でお届けしております。
And so, of course, the main composer is our world famous Masayoshi Soken.
Fuck yeah,
そして歌詞
Soken!
ね、我らのマイケル・ク
Ah,
リ
yes,
ストファー・
the John
コールフォックス
Williams of
がメンシナリオライター
Final
の
Fantasy.
石川にアドバイスもらいながら書いた。
Yes, and the lyrics were handled by me, Michael Christopher Koji Fox. I got some feedback from the main scenario writer, Natsuko Ishikawa, and
The woman who
used that
wrote
feedback to
Shadowbringers?
produce the lyrics.
なんか僕聞いたら、ひどいスケジュールだったらしい。
I'm really
Ah,
proud of them,
yes,
guys. They put him up on
so
the fridge and
Yoshi-san,
everything.
Yeah.
Has said that he heard
He's got that look
the
on his
schedule for
face.
The
creating
fridge
these
of
lyrics
light.
was really, really tight.
How many days?
How many days?
How many days?
Let's see, 1, 2,
3? Only 3?
about 3 or 4 days.
About 3, 4 days.
Yes, that's about 3 or 4 days.
No months.
Not months, not weeks. 3 or 4 days. But that's a long time
No.
Oh.
for the Sophia was 2 hours.
Crazy.
I like it was to
はい
hold the hat
と
up.
いうわけで、3日もしくは4日で、丹精を込めて書き上げたでも素晴らしい詩になってるのでね、また意味をぜひね、あれこれ推測してもらいたいと思います。
3 or 4 days. Yes, 3 or 4 days, but I think we've got some really good lyrics up there. There's lots of hidden meaning behind them, as always. So
Of
it'd be
course
fun
there
to go
is.
in and speculate as to what we're talking about. All right.
そしてですね、アディショナルボーカル、ゲストボーカルとして、今回はアマンダさん、Tomorrow&Tomorrow でね、おなじみアマンダさんにまた参加していただいてます。
And then for additional female vocals, we had a guest singer, Amanda Aiken, who you also might remember from the Shadowbringers song Tomorrow and Tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
そして今回はですね、満を持して演奏はザ・プライマルズで生音でお届けしております。
And the music we heard was recorded live by the Primals.
そしてですね、最初に
Which is pretty much just Soken, Koji Fox, and the backup
当
band.
然ソケンではございません。
And then we talked a little bit earlier about how Soken's got really good at singing. But that was just a joke. The main vocals is not Soken this time.
今回メインボーカルを、サム・カーターさんに務めて
I was expecting Alex Mukala.
アーキテクスというね、バンドのボーカルでもあります。
And so, from the band Architects,
whoever
we
that
have
is.
the vocal stylings.
He's
of
a
Sam Carter.
music producer who's been gaining a lot of popularity
ア
lately.
ーキテクスの曲もぜひ
He has a YouTube channel where he does music discussion, and he's been talking. He created like a remix of the Endwalker theme, and he's been talking to Soken.
たまんなく好きなの。
Okay,
So,
very cool.
the Architects have released many, many albums. They have a lot of great songs out there. If you have not heard of them, please check them out. Personally, I really, really loved how the trailer turned out, and especially that part where they sing the Stormblood theme, Storm of Blood, where he starts shouting. That's great. Gives
Oh,
me
they mixed the
goosebumps
Stormblood
every
theme in
time.
there? I didn't even notice. I gotta rewatch that.
ストーンブラッドのとこめちゃめちゃかっこいいですよね。コメントでもみんなそうそうって言って
Everybody also liked the Stormbloods part.
実はですね、この裏で、各言語のフルトレーラー、もう YouTube で公開されてます。
Okay, and already during this keynote, we have released the trailers for all of our other language versions as well on YouTube.
おっと待って待って。でもね、見るならこの貴重公演が終わってからにしましょうね。
But we'd have you wait until the end of the keynote to go and watch them.
そうです。ちょっと、もうちょっと見てくるじゃないんだよ。
People are like, wait a minute, I'm going to go watch it now. Can you hold on the keynote for a second?
まあ一応公開ね、
Obviously not.
すぐしましたんで、たっぷりね、聞いていただければと思い
All
ます。
right, so it's ready in all versions. So when you have the time, please go and check it out.
I just noticed,
Many
why are
times
there
as you like.
bullets on his
さて、では、ちょっとフル版のトレーラー
I
に
guess
登場したキャラクター
they
を
look more
少
like
し見ていこうと思い
steaks.
ます。
So let's introduce you to some
I
of
don't
the
think they're part of his
characters.
rotation. It's just part of the outfit.
もうね、すげえますよ、これ。
Ooh, I'm very sweaty.
まず
Are
こ
there,
の人で
are
す
there
ね。
vampires in the game?
Okay, first off, we have
Yeah, in some parts.
エステリアン。
Estinian, the new trust.
まあね、彼の参戦を待ち望んでいた人も多かったんじゃないかなと思います。蒼天の石ガルドのね、トレーラーではほんのちょっとね、ヘルメットかぶった状態で実は出てますけど、今回ついにね、外して、
They are first in there in the chat.
暁として、ついにね、参戦となりま
I
す。
bet.
So plenty of you have been waiting for him to join the cause. We did see him in the Heavensward trailer, but he had his helmet on. This time, he arrives without helmet, and he's joined the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
まあここでね、ヘブンズワードのアレンジがね、流れるのもフルトレーラーしびれるところですよね。
And as if you maybe noticed, there's a piece of Heavensward music in the trailer where he appears.
Oh, okay, cool.
先日の新情報発表会でもお伝えした通り、このエスティニアン、行月のフィナーレで新たなフェイスとして皆さんと共に危機に向かって立ち向かってくれることになります。
And as I mentioned in the announcement showcase, not only will he appear in the story, but he'll also join you in the dungeons as part of the trust system in Endwalker.
Yep.
ね、さっきもね、なんかむちゃくちゃな、
Since we don't have Reen anymore.
スター決めてたし、パッチではね、なんか一人で帝国兵器ボコボコにしたりしてましたけど、あそこまで強いかどうかは分かんないです
So
ね。
as to whether his attacks when he's in the trust system will be as intense as what we just saw in the trailer, well, we'll have to see.
まあ、一人の時強いね。
No
He's
commento.
strong when he's alone.
I can only code so much,
仲間
guys.
いるとちょっと甘えてくる。
He's strongest when he's
So, yeah,
alone.
when he has
That's all you
other
need to
people
hear.
around, he kind of tones it down a little bit.
Okay.
Think of their feelings.
そう、これまで、
But will he steal the limit break?
ね、石ガルドの騎士を。
He's the Kaiba of the
彼も
group.
ついに
You losers, I don't believe in
That's
the
right.
power of
He's been
friendship.
jobless for a
You're
while.
a,
He's finally-
you're a
he's finally
third-rate
found
job
a
with a fourth-rate weapon.
そして次、おっと、竜騎士エステニアンをその背に乗せて共に戦うね、ドラゴンが、登場してました。
And of course, there's also that dragon that carries Estinian on his back and fights at his side.
エステニアンはかの竜のことをブリトラと呼んでましたね。
Oh,
Estinian called him Vritra, didn't he?
that's a new dragon named Veritra.
まあ、ブリトラといえばね、フレースベルグとか、リーズヘックとか、ティアマットと同じ七大天竜の一翼。それがどのようにシナリオに絡んでくるのか、ぜひご注目ください。
And Vritra, like Hraesvelgr and Nidhogg and Tiamat, is actually one of the first brood. So as for how he's involved in the story, well, you're just going to have to wait to find out.
Cool.
日本語のですね、コメントですね、ブリトラ、負に点々じゃなくて。
It's our brother that we don't talk about till now.
There's some misspelling on the Japanese side. They call it Vritra, but it's supposed to be Vritra.
かっこよく読んであげてください。
Vroom.
さあ、そして、
Vritra. Okay.
Vritra, like Veritramon from Digimon Frontier.
謎のエレゼンいましたね。
This guy's important.
Also, this intriguing Elezen.
彼の名前はまだちょっとこの場ではね、明かすことができないのですが、行月のフィナーレ
They're not telling us his name.
重要な役割を果た
As
して
you
い
can
く
see,
こ
he
と
is
に
a
なります。
naval officer with
But
a
I cannot reveal
12-foot
his
stick
name
up
yet.
his ass.
However, he does have a very important role.
He's the
in
leader of
the
Charlian.
story.
で、その素性はですね、まもなくリリースを予定しているパッチ 5.55、黎明の使徒パート2にて明かされることになります。
However, you won't have to wait long to learn about him, as you'll learn more about him in the patch 5.5, part 2 of Death Unto Dawn.
Because Kryl went to Charlian to talk to them.
まあ、もしかすると、まあ、コウジとね、小田さんが一生懸命頑張って作ったエンサイクロペディア・エオルゼアをね、熟読している
Encyclopedia Eorzer?
もしかしたらもう分かってるかもしれない。
However, as it seems in the comments here, those players who have read the Encyclopedia Eorzea's back and forth may already have a good idea of who this is.
Well, I gotta buy that then, I guess.
ねえ、何さんなんでしょうね。もう YouTube もすごいですね。
A lot of speculating going on YouTube.
さあさあ。というわけで、ストーリーに関して、トレーラーに関してはこのぐらいにしておきましょう。
They're always either wildly off the mark or just saying shit I really don't want them to.
紹介はしてないですけど、
Kykes in my chat suggests it's Alphino and Alizé's dad.
ウリエンジェ、そしてヤシトラ、
That would be interesting.
グラハ、皆さんと共に戦っていくことになります。
You know what I was thinking when I saw that manor that they zoomed in on, and I said it was supposed to be like your new Scion headquarters? Wouldn't that be interesting? Wouldn't it be interesting if that's Louis Sua's house?
Maybe.
一緒に救って世界の真相の一部に彼らも一緒に触れました。さあ、行月のフィナーレでさらなる謎が解き明かされていくときに、彼らの活躍というのもぜひ。
Well, Louis Sua used to lead the old version of the Scions when they were called the Circle of Knowing.
Upon part of a truth of their own world. As for what they will do about it, and what further revelations await them, you have to see it in Endwalker.
あ、もちろんね、クルルさんもね、タタル城もね、活躍しますよ、暁ですから。
And Kryl and Tataru will also be there as well. I mean, they're the Scions. We can't leave them out.
Kryl and Tataru will also be there.
All right, let's move on to the next section.
続いては新たな新規フィールドのお話をもうちょっと具体的にお伝えしていこうと思います。
All right, so let's delve a little bit deeper into the new places your journey will take you.
This looks cool.
我々拡張パッケージ毎回 RPG1 本分以上の体験をということで新たなエリアも多数
Another 6 zones and 6 new batches of ether currents to
むしろ
find.
シナリオ全ボリュームがめちゃくちゃ増えてるので、その新たなエリアをちょっと紹介していこうかなと思ってます。
And as I've said, you can always expect the same amount of new brand new areas to be added to Endwalker as in previous expansions. We have a lot to show you today.
じゃあどのエリアっていう前にここも早速動画を見てもらおうかなと思います。
So again, rather than talk about it, we have again some world premiere footage to show you. Let's take a look.
World premiere. Labyrinthos. That's the area outside Charlian? Oh, that's the dome we were just looking at. Oh, the music is interesting.
Someone bring in the Ewoks.
Yeah.
When the great pumpkin travels through the pumpkin patch.
I don't know if that's a new or old mount. Artificial sun. Is this an agricultural dome of some sort?
Could be.
さあ、この今動画でご覧いただいた新しいこれフィールドです。
Oh
この
God,
フィー
they're
ルドの名
adapting
前
the
を
Pauly Shore
ラビリ
movie
ンスと
Biodome.
呼びます。
So, the first of our walkthrough videos
Lane's gonna
here
be
shows
thrilled.
an area called Labyrinthos.
じゃあちょっとねスクリーンショットも見ましょう
So
か。
let's take a look at some screenshots of the same area.
まあね今動画でもご覧いただきましたがかなり不思議なフィールドです。
As you probably noticed in the video, the place is a bit of an enigma.
Ooh.
すごいね建物には歴史を感じるんですけどなんか妙なね機械的設備
Some sort of isolated community,
Buildings
perhaps?
have a very ancient
Charliean
order to them.
itself is an isolated
Some
community.
kind of strange technology at work here as well.
Well, maybe there's. This is super
ちょ
isolated.
っとだけネタばらし
Maybe there's xenophobes to the
実は
xenophobes.
ここ地下です。
So I'm going to tell you something special
I'm
about this place.
gonna
This is
go
actually
outside now. I will see you guys later, alright?
地下に存在するフィールドでドーム上の空には人工の太陽が
I think they said this was underground.
です。
So yes, Labyrinthos is a subterranean area
Oh.
with a dome serving as a sky lit by an artificial sun.
Wow, I was
なぜ
right.
こんなフィールドが存在するのか、まあ、そして誰によってね作られたのかなどなど、まあ謎はねすごいあるんですけど、まあ目的があってね皆さんここを訪れることになります。それはね皆さんの手でお確かめいただきたいと思います。
So of course, where this place is and why you have to go there are all mysteries that you can look forward to unraveling on your own in the Endwalker story.
Thumbs up the camera.
ではですね、さらに
Maybe there's like
今度は
a whole bunch of
新
like
しい
the white crystal that we need to get a hold of, and the best way to get a hold of it is underground.
Oh, the ore site? Maybe. Oh, and here's that in
Yeah.
there.
That's my theory, though.
になります。
So next
Your
is
game
Thavnair and
theory.
Mazathan.
こちらもですね、
I'm right, though.
ストーリー上は
So here's, yeah, so this is Thavnair, Radzenhan, one of the other new cities is in here.
So again, you may have heard these names before a lot in the main scenario up until now.
でこのサベネア島とそれからトレーラーにも出たラザハン2つまとめて動画にしてありますのでこちらも早速ご覧いただこうかなと思います。
But unlike the announcement showcase, today we have actually brought you some in-game footage of both the area and the city. Let's take a look.
Oh, we get to see inside Radzenhan. It's an island paradise. Is that one of the towers back there that I saw?
I like these new aetherites. I
Yeah.
like what the aetherites look like in this region.
Oh, that's another one of Fandaniel's towers. We're not done with those yet. Cool.
It's amazing that they've managed to build entire buildings out of purple sweet potato.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
Why would I need
very,
the
very
majesty of Ganesha when I have George Clooney and Nicole Kidman on the cover of Entertainment Weekly? Oh God!
Here's Radzenhan. Oh, look at this. It's so colorful.
It feels Arabian, I feel.
Yes.
Arabian or like Caribbean
or like Brazilian, maybe a little bit.
Like there's some Middle East feel. There's some Middle Eastern feel about this.
It feels sort of like Middle East meets South America.
Well, I'm getting particular India vibes because we just saw a multi-armed elephant statue.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this is India.
The music sounds Indian.
Yeah, also the music. This is some Bollywood vibes.
Oh, look, it's so colorful.
It is. Beautiful.
It's like almost eye-gougingly colorful.
さあ以上サベネアとラザハンのウォークスルー動画でした。
So what did you think of the Razathan Thavnair walkthrough video?
動画はね明るい青空で展開されてましたが、まあちょっとさっき工事にも言ってもらいましたが、現在環境の作り込みをやってる途中です。 まあね、あんな大空にね、なればいいんですけどね。
For a second, I thought he was singing.
So as I mentioned before, we're currently in the process of creating these areas, and that means adding environmental effects as well. In the video, you saw.
What they're saying is that 60% of the time it's gonna be raining.
Nice, peaceful blue sky. Whether it will be like that in the real game,
で、まあ僕ここね、すごいお気に入りの場所です。
This is what it looks like before we destroy
It's one
it.
of my favorite places in the new area.
まあ新しい文化圏ですよね。
Completely different style
The Ganesha
of
bath.
architecture than we've seen in the other areas.
Except they're not gonna refer to it as that.
Of course not.
それを映し込むね。
For all I know, that's one of their primals.
やっぱり地域色出すのにこだわってるところなんで。
I would love to see some Hindu god-inspired
すごくお
primals.
気に入りです僕。
I mean, technically speaking, there was one.
Yeah, we had Lakshmi.
Shiva, yeah, Lakshmi. Wasn't there also Shiva?
Kinda, yeah.
Greens of the trees and the color of the water.
さあもう一枚見てみましょう。
Let's take a look at another.
まあ以前もちょっとお伝えしましたが、サベネア島はです
I see
ね、
dancers.
踊り子ダンサーの発祥の地でもあるので、どうやらね、踊り子の像があるエリアもあったりするようです。
And as a lot of you know, who have
I
played
haven't
the
played
Dancer
Dancer yet, so
story,
I don't know.
I
Guess I should show
figured
back
they,
my
origin.
I figured they were either Indian or Romani inspired, one of the two.
In any case, time to bash my head. So I forget about that info.
という拡張が、各エリア趣がガラッと変わるんだなというのがお分かりいただけたのではないでしょうか。
There.
Hopefully, by seeing these walkthrough videos that we've shown you today and at the announcement showcase, you can see that there are a lot of different types of areas from what we've had before in the game, as well as within the Endwalker expansion itself.
次に紹介するアートも、まあそれら新しいエリアの一つなんですが、
That's gonna be
And,
annoying to navigate
next
until
we
you
wanna
learn
show
to
you
fly.
some artwork
Yep.
Of another
Yep.
area.
Unless they have like
Oh!
specialized aetherites to take you from. Unless they have
Oh,
specialized
we're getting a new
aetherites to take
flying
you-
island zone.
Yep.
It looks like
What I was
Zeal
just
from
saying-
Chrono Trigger.
Yep. It does. Yeah,
You're
it
not
does.
the only
Look
one
at it, it's
commenting
kind of
about that.
Similar to, that has that same fantastical feeling. That we'll make from,
Crossover?
Shadowbringers
People in the
now.
chat are just like, Zeal from Chrono Trigger.
もうこれもね、新しいエリアの一つです。
This is
I feel like there's going to be specialized aetherites that take you between ground areas and flying areas.
That would be new and interesting.
Laputa, yeah.
Yeah.
It really existed.
こちらに関しては詳しいことが言え
We're just gonna pin this right here.
まあ
Pin
ちょっ
this
と
on the.
ご紹介、ここまでとしておきましょう。
However,
Oh,
we cannot say
finally.
any more about this area today, so
Oh,
we're
it's
going to leave
just
it
it.
with this screen. Or with this
Oh, it's just as dystopian and modern as I thought it would be.
Oh,
It's
I
even
just
got
hit Garlemald.
modern.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got
Oh
modern.
yeah,
And this is
Garlemald
modern
is
streets.
Garlemald is all fucked up because of the Civil War.
Oh God, it's Detroit.
Five-
We can
five
finally go to
Guardian Empire's
Detroit,
already
you
started
guys.
crumbling from
Well, we
within.
can't have Shin Detroit, don't you know?
Yes. Shin
This
Detroit.
place is fucking rad.
I think I like the
It
setup
was-
house
Everyone's just
here.
spamming in the, everyone's just spamming in the chat. Such devastation.
I had a feeling that Garlemald was going to be modern-esque cities.
Yeah.
I
One
had
more
a
place
feeling.
that we have not touched upon
Yeah,
yet
'cause
that
the
we've been
Magitech.
talking about the moon.
Yes,
Oh, we're gonna see
But
the
they-
moon.
まずは
but they also
All right, let's
employ
see it.
much
ご
more.
覧いただきましょ
So let's first let's
Ooh,
take a look at some of
pretty.
the artwork.
う。なんとそこ
Not bad.
紹介す
It's
る
Rita
の
Sing
Repulsa's
when?
castle.
Is that palace like made of glass?
Moon glass.
It's Rita-
ですが
it's Rita
えー
Repulsa's
エリアの
castle.
名前を嘆きの海
Mare Lamentorum.
And so, this area is going to
Xenos
be
is
called
out there,
Mare
like-
Lamentorum.
Those Power Rangers.
どのようにしてここへ訪れ
Moon
まあ
rabbits?
そこに何が
Definite
待ってるのか
possibility.
まあ詳しくはねもちろん語れないんですが
I
ほ
love
んの
moon
少しだけ
rabbits.
その
Naming
嘆
way.
きの
Let's
海
go.
と呼ばれる月面の特定地域これもですね動画を持ってきましたのでちょっと見てみることにしましょう
So, how you will get to this place and what will you find? Well, I cannot say too much here, but we can give you a little sneak peek with this exclusive video.
Oh.
Look.
Oh.
The video would stop lagging.
I'm just gonna widescreen this so that way I don't accidentally peek at like comments ahead of me.
Flying to the
I've
sun.
removed
Now I'm dead.
I've removed the chat entirely.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
I mean, I still like to look at the chat when we're not talking about.
Is there like some sort of giant teleport device that you step into?
Like an aetherite of some kind?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You can fly on the moon. I mean, that was expected.
Flying.
I mean, there's no air on the moon, so your wings shouldn't work like that, but that's okay. That's fine.
The ether did it.
There's ether on the moon.
This is the zone? It looks like a dungeon.
I'm gonna say that this is gonna be a raid.
No, this is a zone. That didn't.
It's a torium. It ends in torium, therefore
No,
it's going to be a raid.
It's Torum, and they've confirmed this is a zone. This is not a dungeon.
It's a very interesting place, and a lot of people have already probably started speculating. But one thing we can say from the video is it does look like that there's air and gravity. So.
It does look like there's synthetic gravity. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
You got me
That will
there.
be explained in the expansion.
There will be reasons for it, just like how they explained how you're able to breathe underwater.
And everybody's touching upon.
Well, gravity has nothing to do with the fact that wings work with airflow, and there's no air on the moon.
We'll have to find out in the story.
That's okay. But again, that's okay.
The
You have
ether
to be
did it.
expected to breathe. You have to be expected to breathe.
Yeah.
So when we say Mare Lamentorum,
one area of the
does
moon.
not mean the entire moon is Mare Lamentorum. This is just one area on the moon.
One area on the moon.
月もね、いろんな場所に名前があるんですよね。静かの海とかね、クレーターにも名前あるし。まあ、ああいう形で月の特定エリアのことだと思ってください。
Just like the moon here that we have has area names based off of the sea, like the Sea of Tranquility, so does the moon of Heidelin.
さあ、あそこに何が待ってるのかはこの場ではお伝えしないので、ぜひ皆さんのね、手でね、謎を解き明かしていってもらいたい。
So what we can infer is if the moon has its own area that is obviously going to be persistent after the story, that means the moon either will not blow up or we blow it up and bring it back.
With the Dragon Balls.
It's all we
We're gonna piccolo it, and then we're gonna bring it back.
すごい。そして、
Moon housing!
ムーンハウジングって言うなよ。
I wanna live on the moon.
Don't please.
I wanna live on the moon.
スイッチすごい。
I want Garlemald housing.
Hell yeah. I wanna live in Neo Detroit.
熱い熱い。いやーすごいな。もうね、YouTube はね、もうすごいスピードなんですよ。
So many comments on YouTube. It's scrolling so fast.
月に移住がトレンドに入ってるって言ってますね。
Oh, they're actually saying you can buy housing on the moon.
No, they're just reading comments.
多分 Twitter の
Oh, okay.
トレンドじゃないのかな。
I wanna buy property on the moon.
さあさあ、
I
じゃあ
don't see it
進め
happening.
てまいりましょう。
All right, so let's continue.
で、まあ盛りだくさんの、行月のフィナーレ、その新フィールドをご紹介したんです
Why
が、その冒険の先で出会
There'd
う
be other areas to do
キャラクターを
first.
もうちょっとそれからね強敵とかもね
Oh.
ご紹介しようと思います。
So we've shown you a bunch of new areas. Now let's talk about the types of enemies or creatures that will be populating those areas that you'll meet when you get there.
いや本当にこのナマゾウのドヤ顔若干イラってくるな。
Every time I see this screenshot with the Namazu in front, I just get so.
まずはこちら。
Right, we'll start off
What
with
the
this.
fuck? Oh, those are from Thavnair?
3人のキャラクターのよう
Mega Sisters! The Mega Sisters!
We
Yes!
have this
Called
trio
it!
of characters first.
メガス三姉妹と呼ばれている。
Cool! We're getting the Mega Sisters!
です。
And it
I
looks
don't
like
know who
the
they
Mega
are, but we'll
Sisters.
have to wait and see.
They're in other
もちろ
Final
んねメガ
Fantasies.
ス三姉妹といえば、ファイナルファンタジー4にも、その名前がね、登場してますが、もちろんそのキャラクターたちと同一ではありません。ファイナルファンタジー14の中でメガス三姉妹と呼ばれているキャラクターたち。
Yeah, they were one of the they were one of the Aeons from 10 as well. I think there were enemies in 4.
These characters
There were a
from
couple.
Final Fantasy IV. However, they aren't quite
So
the
they're
same
twin Rova,
in
but
Final
3.
Fantasy XIV. The
Yeah.
Mega Sisters for 14 will be completely original. As to what role they serve and who they are, you have to find out in the story.
Oh, there's going.
そして
They got a baby Yoda.
もう1キャラクターご紹介しましょう。
I would like to introduce
Name and
another
weight.
tribe.
おっと、急に経路が変わり
The
ました
Moon
ね。
Rabbits confirmed.
Completely different from the ones we just
The
saw.
Moon Rabbits are
Yeah,
here.
flop.
New
I wanna-
race?
種族なのかな
We've got
This is,
new potato power.
I don't think this is the race. They said these were people you were gonna meet there.
名前をレポート
Loporits.
They're a beast tribe.
And so these
They're a
are
beast
called
tribe.
the Loperids.
He
Maybe.
said they're a beast tribe. He said
Okay.
they're a beast
いい
tribe.
ねこいつらね。
Very cute.
Yeah.
物語
He said they're the
で
beast
ですね
tribe for
実
this
は
area.
非常に重要な役割を果たしてくれる
Yeah.
種族になります。
These new characters play a very, very
Super potato power.
どうやらですね、彼ら月にお住まいのようです。
And these guys you will find on the moon.
No shit.
あ、ちょっと待ってね。飲みかけの水どれだっけ
Trying to find your water.
And refresh while he's looking for water.
あまりの暑さでね、むしろ。
Because he's hot as fuck in that cosplay.
Maybe I didn't even have to work out. I could have just worn this. Wearing this is making me get thinner as because of all of the sweat that I'm.
すみません、ありがとうございます。
It's improving his
さあ Alright, thank
DPS.
you. Let's move on.
謎多い月面世界で彼らのねレポリットにどんな役割があるのか、まあそれをねどう果た
You
すの
have
か
our permission to
そもそも
remove the
味方
hat,
なのかどう
Yoshi.
かね、
Right?
いろんな想像がかき立てられますね。
So these Loperids, what are they doing up there on the moon? Are they friends or are
Whaling.
they foes? I bet you're coming up with theories already.
まだこの先
They're
ちょっと
pure
新情報
evil.
ね
They're
あるんですけ
evil
ど
Lalafell with
一旦
ears.
ここで
With ears.
前回新情報発表会でお伝えした内容も、前回ね見てない方もいらっしゃると思うので簡単におさらいしておこうと思います。
Okay, like we always do at these keynotes, we've talked about a lot of new stuff, but before we're going to go to even more new stuff, we want to go back to the announcement showcase and touch upon some of the things that we talked about there for people that may have missed the showcase.
いやちょっと吉田息上がってきたなって。
Sage!
そんなことないよ。ない
People think you're out of breath? No, you're not out of breath. Show them. Show them.
いけるよ。
Such hydration.
さあ、ダイジェスト簡単に
People are
いきましょう
literally spamming that in the
Let's,
chat.
give a
Nice.
quick review.
まずお伝えしましたね。
He's an inspiration to all of us. He's drinking his water.
があります。
First off,
Everyone
we have,
redeemed
the
hydrate.
release of the new job, the new hero
Oh
job,
shit, they're
Sage.
upping it.
レベルキャップ。
Yeah, every expansion increases the level cap.
90になり、そして
Why wouldn't they?
新たなロールクエスト、今回一つ増えてですね、ロールクエスト、ご用意されております。
Which means I get to level all the jobs again.
Along with
Yeah.
a higher level cap going from 80
Joy?
to 90, we have 5 new role quest lines.
I kind of don't like that they're sticking with role quest lines instead of job quest lines.
Everybody's telling you you can put the size down,
大丈夫大丈夫。まだ大丈夫よ。
but yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
神木キュンと話すまでは倒れられないんでね。
So you cannot fall down yet.
Means less for them to write and program.
フェイスシステムアップデートされてエスティニアンが追加される先ほどねお知らせ
No more belts! No more belts! I can't wait!
そして重要なのがですね
Farming gear in dungeons will be way fucking easier!
デノミネーション
And then another one of the biggest things that we talk about was the downscale values in battle calculations.
でこの場では時間がかかってしまうので
Yeah,
詳し
they're
くは
crunching the numbers for
お伝え
between
しませんが
50 and 80.
ぜひですね前回の新情報
New small scale PvP mode,
詳しくその
Blitzball!
意味と内容を触れてますので、そちらをご確認いただけると助かります。
We will be talking about this, not talking about this here today at the keynote, but we will have a detailed explanation of exactly what we're doing after this, and so please look forward to that. And anyone
Didn't they already talk about that in detail during the February showcase? I'm pretty sure they
長
did.
年ですね、光の戦士たちの、腰回りをね守ってきた帯装備なんですが、6.0 のタイミングで、アイテムカテゴリーから、消滅させていただこうかなと。その分、メインウェポンと指輪の、あまりチェストロールを
Yeah, in exchange for the belts, we're getting more slots for weapons and rings.
And as we mentioned before, we are removing the belts from the game and replacing them with more slots for main weapons and rings.
こちらはですね、プレイヤーの皆さん何か か特別なことをしていただく必要はありません。すべて遺失物管理人の方にアイテムは移動させていただきますので、かつて光の戦士たちの腰を守っていたものというアイテムとして、遺失物管理人が預かることになりますので、そちらで、思い出に浸るなり、分解するなりしていただきたいと思います。
And don't worry about you losing those belts. Again, we know that they've protected your waist throughout the years, and they might still be important to you. So you will not lose them. Do not worry. Just make sure that you put them away before. Again, the information on that is available. Will be available before the patch hits, so you'll know exactly what to do with your belts.
Also, the other thing that raiders might not need to be worried about is that means less materia.
実装するというところ、特にですね、海外勢から非常に多くの実は質問、いただいております。
And of course, there's the announcement about the new small-scale PvP mode. We've had a lot of interest regarding this, especially from users in North America and Europe.
こちらですね、全く新しいタイプの、ルールによる PVP ですし、新しい報酬システムもご用意しています。
This is a completely different style of PvP system than the current one, and has a completely different reward system.
こちらについてはちょっと別の機会でちゃんとした特集をやろうと思いますので、そちらまで、お待ちいただければと思います。
Again, we don't have time here today to talk about it, but we will be having a specific show that will talk about all of this and give details on this in the near future.
さて、そして、前回お伝えした今度はコンテンツのお話に行こうと思います。
Right, and now we're going to talk a little bit about the new content that we announced at the announcement showcase.
現在、ファイナルファンタジー14オリジナルの、レイドとして、制作して
The new raid.
いるのがこちらになります。
Pandemonium.
The new high-end 8-player raid.
Fight the 12! Fight the 12! Fight the 12!
レイド、バンマゴン、パンデモニウム、14オリジナルのボスたちが大暴れする高難易度レイド、絶賛開発中でございます。
This is a Final Fantasy XIV original with original enemies called Pandemonium.
そしてですね、続いてこちら、発
That's all
表
they're
したですね
saying?
ものすごい反響を世界中から、想像以上にいただきました無人島
Animal Crossing.
And so the next showcase announcement, the one of the Island Sanctuary, garnered an even bigger response than we could have ever expected.
スローライフをテーマにしたコンテンツですが、こちら他人と競い合うという要素はほとんどなくてですね、ソロで気ままに遊べるものとしてパッチ 6.X シリーズ全体を通じてお届けしていこうと思っています。
So we'll be releasing this mostly solo experience over the course of the patch 6.X series, giving adventurers an opportunity to take a break from conflict and competition and enjoy some slow living.
繰り返しですけど、クラフターやギャザラーをやってなくてもプレイ可能なコンテンツですし、もちろんやってるとね、多少メリットがあるようにとは思ってますけど、やってなくても十分遊べるので、ぜひですね、クラフターギャザラーやってないんだよなという方もですね、全員プレイできるようになってますんで、ぜひご期待ください。
And as we mentioned before, this content is not locked to crafters and gatherers, disciples of the land in hand. This is open to everyone, so you don't need to have one of those
I've adjusted lines. Thank you.
jobs to be able to play this content.
そしてオールドシャーレアンだ月だって言われてますが、次に皆さんに公開されるのはこちら。
And we know a lot of you today have been thinking about living on the moon or living in Old Charlian, but the next housing area is Ishgard.
Yeah.
復興していただいた皆さんへの感謝ということで、イシュガルドのハウジングエリアが
Would you like to live in eternal
オ
winter?
ープンいたします。
Such
So the
restoration.
firmament is finally complete, and Ishgard is opening its a new housing area to the adventurers with gratitude for their efforts.
6.1.
こちらはですね、すでにお伝えした通り、6.0、行月のフィナーレリリースで見学が可能になって、下見をしていただいた上で、購入可能になるのはパッチ 6.1 からです。ぜひそこご注意ください。
And as I mentioned previously, this area will be open for viewing only in 6.0, with plots available at 6.1.
これに合わせてですね、引っ越しとかっていうところでいくつかね、ストレスが溜まっているところもあると思います。これらもすべて調整していこうと思ってます。
Along with adding this new residential area, we know that there are a lot of things about moving to new plots that can cause a little bit of stress for players, and so we're thinking of making adjustments to this type of system.
もちろん転売対策っていうのも今まで、今もねすごい相当やってるんですけど、これまで以上に力を 入れていきます。
And while we're doing our best to stop RMT and housing cheats, we're going to be putting even more effort into curtailing these types of offenses.
もちろんね、その土地そのものを追加するための、サーバー自体のアップデートにも、コストを割いていこうと思います。
And of course, to make sure that everything is stable, we are investing in servers and server infrastructure to make sure that we have the best thing to offer you guys.
そうコメントにあるんですよね。抽選しようってあるんですけどね、抽選システムはすげえ難しいんですよ。サーバーでやるのって。まあちょっともちろん考えをします。考えをしますけど。
I have a lot of comments about people wanting like kind of a lot system for this. That is very difficult to do over servers, but we will definitely consider it.
まあもちろんやらないとは言わない。ファイナルファンタジー14これまでも時間がかかると言っても何年かかかりでやってきたシステム数多くあります。
Again, that is, we will try the best that we can, and we're always creating new systems to make life easier for you guys, and so we'll definitely look into it.
こちらもその一つ。
Another thing that we've done, a new system
Here it
that we've
is,
added to
data
make
center
life better
travel.
for you guys is this,
データセンタートラベルになります。
the data center travel system.
こちら14の、プレイヤーたちがですね、サーバーとかデータセンターの、壁を越えてですね、交流を行っていけるということの第2弾ですね、データセンターを越えて遊びに行ける機能になります。
So this is a new system.
I
The
can
second
go
of the
hang
systems
out with
along
Track.
the world visit system that will allow players from across the globe to play regardless of which server or data center they call home.
なんかツイッチは特定なんだろうね、コメントを連発する癖があるのかね。
Looking at Twitch, we got a lot of people repeating the same messages.
凄さがそうか、データセンタートラベルの凄さがわからないっていうコメントもありますね。
Don't understand why this is such a great system.
まあ簡単に言うとですね、皆さんのキャラクターデータっていうのはいくつかの、サーバーでね、すごく徹底管理をされていて、それ以外にね、実際にプレイをするゾーンサーバーとかっていうのがあるんですけど、その管理をする、サーバー、スペシャルサーバーっていうのが、まあ、データセンターごとに用意されてるんですけど、そこでデータの受け渡しを後からやるっていうことがですね、まあ普通じゃないことなんです、これ。しかも運営を止めずにやるっていうのが。
So again, this is a very difficult thing to actually get around because we have a lot of different types of servers. We have our zone servers, which again is just, the servers where players go to play in the areas. But then we also have these data servers that have all of the user information. And transferring that from server to server in real time and managing all that is actually a very difficult thing to do to make sure that data does not get corrupted or interrupted.
ただですね、ワールドカンテレポよりちょっとやっぱり制約が強いです。できないことが多少あります。ただ他のデータセンターのプレイヤーと交流して一緒にバトルコンテンツへ行ったりという基礎的なところはもちろん可能なので、ぜひですね、もっともっとたくさんの人と交流をするという仕組みで使っていただければと思ってます。
And though off-world activities will be a little bit more limited with DC travel than it is with world visits, the new system will make it possible for people to interact and take on duties with players from other data centers. And we plan to do our utmost to create new opportunities for these players and to strengthen the player communities.
こちらはですね、6.0 リリースではなくて 6.0 の前に、リリースの予定になっています。当然ね、サーバーにものすごい、修正というか変更コードを入れるので 6.0 よりも前に入れてテストをしながら
testing it before 6.0.
進めていきます。
And as for the release of this, as we mentioned before, we plan on releasing this not at 6.0, but actually before 6.0 to make sure that everything is in order. There's a lot of updating to the servers that we need to do, and we need to test that.
明日のプロデュースされたライブでね、5.55 からのスケジュールをね、イベントスケジュールなども含めてちょっとお伝えしようと思いますので、明日のプロデュースされたライブもぜひ、ご覧ください。
We will have more information on this, as well as the roadmap for 5.5 to 6.0 at the Letter from the Producer Live tomorrow.
さてではちょっと新情報の方に戻ろうかと思います。
All right, let's move back to new information.
Dungeons.
物語、今回多数の困難が待ち受けてますが、当然、ダンジョンもそれに合わせてたく
I'm
さん。
super curious about the right one.
So every story has its conflicts, which means we'll be implementing a number of new dungeons as well.
今日はその ダンジョンからいくつかのダンジョン中の様子をですねまとめてウォークスルーを用意しましたのでそちらをご覧いただきましょう。
So today, to show you some of these dungeons, we've prepared a world premiere video.
Ooh.
Let's take a look.
Ooh, spirals, purple spirals.
Yes. I know that song from somewhere. This looks voidy. Ugh, creepy.
I like it. Oh man, there's a oh man, suplex the train.
I see a mouth.
Is this what the near raid was like hinting towards the entire time?
I don't know. Oh, this is one of the towers. This is one of the towers. Oh, and there's the. Oh, one of the dungeons is the train. The Garlemald train yard. This is how we sneak into Garlemald. Oh, sick. Oh, I love this one. Elevator level. Also kind of reminds me of Zeal. Okay, there's just spines in the... That's a boss room.
Sorry about that.
This is another one. This looks like this looks Charlian. Is this one of the...
I mean, I imagine these places would look Charlian by nature.
Is this like a dungeon underneath Labyrinthos? Ooh, that looks pretty. What's that light barrier? This is a dungeon? Wow. Stop lagging!
さあ、フィールドの種類に負けず劣らず、こちらも様々な雰囲気のダンジョンが登場するよ。
As well.
さあ、続いてご紹介するのはですね、高難易度レイドは紹介したんですが、こちらがまだでしたね。
So actually, that reminds me, we did talk about the new high-end 8-player raid, but what about this one?
New Alliance raid?
そう。新たなアライアンスレイドについて、コンセプトをお伝えしていこうと思います。
So I'd like to talk a little bit about the concept behind the new Alliance raid.
6.X シリーズで、繰り広げられる新たなアライアンスレイドシリーズ、まずイメージボードを見ていただきましょう。
So first, let's take a look at some image art for the new Alliance raid for the 6.X series.
The 12!
There's the 12!
The 12!
あれこれよく見て。
Is it in the Alliance raid?
I've seen this, these.
That's the symbol in front of the fucking church where the weddings happen, I think.
これ
Marriage raid?
They've been in the game for a long time.
こちらのアライアンスレイドタイトルをこちらミソロジー・オブ・エオルゼ
Myths of the Realm. It is the 12!
Alliance raid will be called Myths of the Realm.
イメージボードにもある通り、今まで直接的には触れてこなかったエオルゼア十二神とは何なのか、その謎、その存在にまつわるアライアンスレイドとなります。
And so, as the art alludes to, it will explore the 12.
Yes! I was kind of right!
Been able to see yet in the game.
今回はファイナルファンタジー14オリジナルレイドとして、その
Fight the 12! Like I've been saying for years!
いこうと思います。
So again, this is an original concept belonging entirely to Final Fantasy XIV and not a crossover, so please look forward to it.
コメントでね、あの十二神大聖堂と戦うのかって感じ。
So like the
あれが関
marriage.
係してね。
No.
そうじゃないよ。そうじゃないよ。
Eternal bond.
Eternal bonding savage.
僕らいくらロボ好きだからってあの神殿がこうね
No,
変形したらしない。
that temple is not going to transform, and you're not going to have to fight it. We do like robots, but that probably won't happen.
さあ。さてさて。
I still think the fucking Garlean Palace is gonna turn into a robot.
ご紹介はまあぼちぼち落ち着いたかなという感じなので、ここからはちょっと発売に向けてのお話をしていこうかなと思います。
All right, so that's nearly all of the in-game features that we have to show you today.
Oh.
But we would like to talk a little bit about release information.
Yes, give us the
今回
date.
ももちろん、コレクターズエディションご用意がございます。
Collector's edition.
First, we'd like to talk about the collector's edition.
こちらはですね、ここからちょっとジャラネット吉田が始まります。
So we're going to start with a little bit of our turn on the shopping channel, the home shopping network.
まずはこんな、
Moon Rabbit figure.
くっついております。
Statue of the
What you
Paladin.
can expect in the box.
ちょっと何かを出してしまいましょうか。
Let's show you what's inside.
Yep. A Zen pin?
特製
Oh shit! I kind of want
クオ
that.
リティフィギュア、今回はですね、ナイトと。
I kind of want that pin.
Special art box, as well as the high quality Paladin figure.
Oh, I want that pin.
好きなアートをね、飾っておけるようなものになってます。
And then we have an art collection, a mini art collection, as well as a frame.
そしてですね、ピンズ、アゼム。
And then we have an Azim pin.
I want the pin so bad.
So you all know what that means.
これをつけて
5.3. That's why I want it.
So we know if somebody has one of these on their bag,
ね、コレクターズエディション持ってるっていうのもそうだし、
we'll know that they have the collector's
そうそう
edition.
かつちゃんとね、
And-
自慢もできるよ
Yes,
みたい
that's right.
な、はい、感じですね。で、
No.
さっきご紹介したばっかりのレポリットがぬいぐるみ
I
と
don't
して
want anything else. I just want the
A
pin.
mini plush of the Leopard that you just saw.
まあせっかくねこれだけ広いステージがありますので、ちょっと実物もご紹介していこうと思います。
And you know, because we have this huge stage here, why not bring out the actual goods and take a look at them here?
Oh,
on
shit.
stage?
それではすいません、持ってきてください。
All right, please bring out the box.
よいしょ。
A box.
まずはですね、特装ボックスですね。
First off, we have the box.
Box, oh box.
実はですね、内側にこの特殊印刷で、この外の1枚下に銀の
So,
フィルターをこ
so we have this silver filter on the outside.
Yes, Kayaks, I will play the world ends with you with the Zen pin. You can't stop me.
Kind of hard to see it from here, but
天野先生のイラストを崩さないレベルでかなりね高度な印刷かけてるんで、
so we made sure that we did not want to disturb the Amino art. So we're using a very advanced form of printing technology.
Okay.
そしてですねこちら
And of course, here's the
英雄光の戦士ナイト
Warrior
の
of a Light.
フィギュアになります、
Oh, that's actually pretty nice.
発生上部アーム
I like the effect on the shield.
Passage of Arms.
Oh yeah, he's doing passage. I didn't
こ
notice.
れね縦も外せるこの縦エフェクトも外せるので、
Ah, and you can remove the effects.
Oh,
ね全部エフェクト分解でき
can
る
you light them
ま
up?
あ
That's what I want to
い
know.
いやっていう人はちょっと外してみたりとかいろいろアレンジできるようになってます、
Yes, you can arrange it any way you like. You can remove the effect or leave it there.
そしてさっきお話ししたこの、ね、ピンズですね
And here's the Azim pin.
あ全部
Yes.
ピンズ
No, focus on it more.
こいつ
They were on it for a second.
よかった外れた
Thought it was stuck.
じゃあね可愛らしいレポリットのぬいぐるみこれねカバンにぶら下げられるようにとかでミニサイズになってます
And here's the
Why does it look
Leopard. Has
sad?
a little loop on it, so you can attach it to your bag.
Is that just me? The bunny looks sad.
そしてですねこちらが
Living on the moon is
Eh,
endless suffering.
これまで Q14 からずらっと天野先生の書き下ろしのアートワークとか CG とかをアートワークとして
A
ご用意
bunch
してい
of
るので
artworks.
こちらを
I imagine though it just
Hey.
has like a general neutral expression and that it can be read however you wish.
Sure.
飾れますよという内容になってます
And we have the collection of mini
The
artwork
artwork, you could hang it up on your
spanning
wall.
the
Yeah,
history of
the
Final
artwork
Fantasy
actually
XIV
looks
from
really
all the way
nice.
back
Yep.
from
I
1.0
like
all
that
the way
one.
up until now.
I would hang it upside
Artwork
down
and
just for
features,
those.
all of them can fit in this frame.
あ早かったごめんね早かったカメラが追いつけてない
あー
すいませんね
It's-
まあじゃあちょっとまあアートワーク どれアートワークが
Which artwork does everybody want to see? We'll hold up
Show
some
me
artwork
the
again.
pin.
Look
I
like
want to
everybody got
see the
it before.
pin.
Here we go.
Oh, that one's
まあ
nice
9
too.
ですね。
It's the one from the 1.0.
Cool.
あれですね、よくコレクターズ Q のね、
That's you getting enthralled by Heidelin.
イベントにね。
That's right. This is the artwork that was on
Me?
the box, the original collector's edition. We see it a lot at fan festivals when players bring.
で、鎮静オールズや。
Here.
So
Feel.
Realm Reborn.
大丈夫ね。
Bye.
All these are
という感じで、各拡張のですね、アマン先生の。
I
Okay,
imagine that's
that's,
not the first time the
that
joke's
one
been
on the
made.
right.
Probably.
That's,
From all of our expansions.
that's what they use for the game. The when you buy it.
Yep.
Cover.
でですね
That's、
ち
it.
ょっと僕、特筆なのがですね、これ覚えてる。
That's also from 1.0?
God, it's dude.
Yeah.
It's
Anybody that
Fryman.
recognizes this photo has been around.
It's
the
every
Final Fantasy
protagonist
for a
in a
long time.
video game.
これだって当時も覚えてるよね。
I remember that guy.
I
こ
remember
れ
that
まだ
guy.
ファイナルファンタジー14担当する前に PC ショップで見たもの、この看板。
I remember going to a computer game shop and seeing this guy
yeah. Certainly has a
displayed.
chin.
そしてですね、今回行月のフィナーレのアートワークね。
And now we can see
He's aged so
how much he
terribly.
has aged and become battle
Change it back!
over the,
Change it back!
the years.
Fuck, go back.
Endwalker version.
これが僕結構やりたか
It's
ったん
the
です。
parallel is actually really nice.
ちゃんと
It's the same pose mirrored.
刻んできたよっていうことをですね。まあちょっと構造できるだけ合わせたいというお話をして。
And this is something that I really wanted to do. I wanted to have a similar type of pose so we could show the progress and the history of the Warrior of Light through the entire span. of
Wow,
time.
it's still only 10:30. We got another half hour of this.
Yeah, he's had a hard time.
Man.
さあではちょっと待ってクリッカー。
Where's the clicker? There
じゃ
it
あ
is.
ありがとうございます。いいですよ下げていただいてありがとうございます。
Remove the goods.
Get them out of my face.
吉田バージョンがあって10年
Yoshida version?
前の吉田の写真と今の写真を見比べられると俺が辛いんで。
Ah, so somebody wants to get a picture of Yoshida-san from 10 years ago and put it with a Yoshida-san. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, this is the opinion you were talking about.
ちょっと持ってくれ。
Everybody wants to see the pin again?
Oh! Oh my god, they're doing it!
ピンズだけでいいです。ピンズだけでいいです。
Oh my god! That's awesome!
Let's get a close up of that
ちょっと次の新しいジョブ考えるとき。
It's the new job crystal.
So the next time, yeah, that's
Oh.
the next time we
It's not
do a new
actually.
job, we want one that doesn't have such
そも
a
そもね、正面のカメラをね、僕、認識しづらいんですよ。
Oh, that looks
It's hard
so
to see where the
good.
camera is with this hat on.
Will it have a
どうでしょう?
loop? Can you string it up as a
Yeah.
necklace?
It's a pin.
Ah.
Oh,
Sumo
it's a
wrestlers-
pin.
sumo
I'm a
wrestlers
fucking
can see
moron.
That looks so good. It has such a nice shine to it.
ピンズ。
Everybody get a good look at the pin.
これは
Yeah.
ファンアイテムとしてね。
You watch, then they'll put out fucking, like, as a set, the other 13.
はい。以上です。
All right.
All the fucking Amarotin job crystals.
さあ、では、これらはですね、コレクターズエディションの、数量限定特別想定版というものに、付属されてます。
And so what you saw today were the contents of the limited edition collector's edition.
もちろんコレクターズエディションですから、インゲームアイテムも付属しています。
In-game items?
Of course, in addition to those physical items, we also have in-game items
All right.
for the collector's
Blow me
edition.
away, Yoshi.
ということで、今日ご紹介したウォークスルー動画でも、少し
Another
見え
video.
ましたが、改めてちょっとまず動画をご覧いただきましょう。
And as you may have noticed in some of our walkthrough videos, you saw one
Oh, the mount they were
of
flying is one of
the
them.
in-game items. But let's take a look in the video.
I thought that might have been new. Arian. A winged horse. Whoa. The flock is out today. Cool. It's a dragon horse. Yeah, kinda.
Ooh, and a death sight.
Oh.
スターズエディションの特典、マウントアイオン。
Wow.
So the first item that we'll have, the digital collector's edition, is the Arion mount.
Huh?
But I think in Japanese, it's
Yeah.
Arion.
アイオン
In English, it's Arion. In Japanese,
Yeah.
it's Arion.
アレイ。
Arion.
アレオン。アレオン。
Arion.
アリオン。
Arion.
アリオン。
Arion.
アレイオン。あ、日本語名はアレイオンだそうです。
Tomato, tomato.
なるほど、ね。
Popoto, popoto.
なるほど。
ポポト
一緒じゃねちょっと待って待って。ポポ
Popoto?
ポポウトでしょ。一緒じゃねえか。すいませんすいません。
Alright.
こちらが、日本語名マウントアレイオン。はい。
Alright, so the mount Arion.
さあ、で、それの他にですね、あちら、ミニオン、ポロムがついて
One of the two twins from 4 as a minion.
Wind up Porum minion.
あれ、パロムはっていうね。パロム
Where's Pollum?
どこ行ったんだよ。
Where's Pollum?
ね、
Why
まあ
only
まあまあ、
Pollum?
とりあえず
Oh,
ポロム。
anyway,
まあ
let's.
はいはいで、あちら、今回ね、新たなこのジョブ、リーパーに合わせてですね、そのスペシャルな両手釜、デスサイズというのが付属されてまいり
And
ます。
an in-game weapon for use with the new Reaper job, the Death Scythe.
Cool.
もちろんね、デスサイズね、
Not my
ファイナ
style,
ルファンタジー
but
11
it's neat.
やってた方にはね、ちょっと思い出深い、武器かなとも思うんですけど、ちょっとそのままではあまりにもシンプル
I could do without the mount.
工程にアレンジして、実装となります。
People
Like, I
who
like
are
the
familiar
scythe,
with Final
but
Fantasy
I don't
11,
really care for
will
like
remember
the
Death
mount.
Scythe. We
Yeah.
tried to use a design that was close to that one, but because
And I don't
it was
even
a
know the
little bit,
character, so-
bland, we decided to.
Porum is
go
from
after
FF4 because this expansion is all about FF4.
さあ、では、パッケージの種類についてお伝えしましょ
All right, so now let's talk about the different kinds of packages that we have in addition to the collector's edition.
う。すいません、若干ですが、複雑です。ごめんなさい。
Okay, so this is going to be a little bit confusing, so I'm going to try to explain it here.
まず、一番最初、重要なポイント、ご注意していただきたいのが、今回、行月のフィナーレ、エンドウォーカーからダウンロード版しかございません。
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about today, and this is the most important, is that starting with Endwalker, there will be no physical discs, digital download only.
Oh,
パ
no
ッケージ
physical
版
release.
がございませんので、まあちょっと
Oh.
ゲーム屋さん、ゲームショップとかに行っても売ってないので、ご注意くださ
I
い。
guess it makes sense.
And so, because there is no package,
I mean, there's
version, you
still
cannot
like a
just go to
collector's
game shop
edition,
and find the
though.
package.
Yeah, it probably just comes
まあ
with the
実際
download
ほ
code.
とんどの方がですね、やっぱり MMORPG という
Yeah, I
こ
don't
とも
really
あっ
like
て
that.、
まああと
I mean, when was the last time you saw a PC CD-ROM?
True, but it's
Yeah,
also
fair.
it's kind of it's a consistency thing, I guess. What if you wanted to have like the
So again,
like for, even for
the
display
reason this
all of
decision was
the
made is because,
game?
A lot of things came into factor. First off, this is an MMORPG. Also, because of the early access.
It doesn't
the
affect
other thing
me,
is that
but
we
I
noticed
imagine
with
some people
Shadowbringers
might be a
that
little
over
pissed.
85%
I mean,
of
if you want to
our
have something on your
players
shelf, you could
purchased
just burn your own
the digital
disc
version.
and just
という
like
わけで
print
デ
art
ジタル版
art
へ
for it.
フル移行します。
And so for that reason, we've decided to
Fair.
do away with physical discs and go solely with digital downloads for Endwalker.
ですので、ちょっとコレクターズエディションのさっきお伝えした特別想定版に関して、プラットフォーム
Rip anybody who has a monthly cap on their
ちょっと
data.
方法が違うので、それをご説明します。
So when talking about the collector's
Why are
editions, then,
expansions known for
it's
being
going to be a little bit
huge?
Oh, yeah.
for players on
Like I had to
different,
give up
consoles and platforms.
Minecraft for this game.
まずは Windows 版、もしくは Mac 版
To this day, I'm still not sure if I made the right call.
I think you did, but that's just me.
まず説明を聞いてください。
So first off, we're going to
That's
talk
a
about
big ass
what
commitment.
players on the Windows and Mac version will need.
There's space juggernauts. I could only pick one.
Windows 版、Mac 版で先ほどの特別想定の物理アイテムね。あれらも含めてさっきのデジタルインゲームアイテムもくっついた超豪華なやつ。あれが欲しいと思ったら一番上を買ってもらえれば大丈夫です。
So if you're using the Windows or Mac version and you want all the digital items and all the physical items, and the game, we ask you to buy the Endwalker Collector's Edition, the one that we just brought out, and the one you see at top here.
はい、一番上にあるやつ。あれには、ダウンロードコードも入ってるので、ゲーム本体の。なので、e ストアであれをポチってしていただければ、もうそれで大丈夫です。
So, like I said, this contains the physical items, the digital items, and the Endwalker game code. So if you want this, that's what you're going to purchase on the e-store.
続いて、プレイステーション5とか、プレイステーション4とか、Steam で遊んでるよという方。
So next, we're going to talk about what players that are playing on the PlayStation 4 or 5 or on Steam will need to do.
いや、さっきの物理アイテムも全部欲しいし、インゲームアイテムももちろん欲しいよ。
So I want those physical items, and I want those digital items.
そういう方はですね、スクリーンに映ってる、上から2つ目にある、まあ、スライドの上から2つ目なんですけど、行月のフィナーレ特別想定コレクターズボックスってやつをまず買ってください。
So the first thing for you guys to do, if you want those physical items, you buy that second one, the Endwalker Collector's Box.
そうです。これ何かっていうと、リアルグッズだけのボックスです。
So basically, what is in this box are the physical items that you just saw. No game, no digital items, just the physical items.
なぜなら、すいません、プレイステーション、ストアでダウンロードコードを買っていただかなきゃいけないんですよ、パッケージは、ゲームは。僕らがね、売るわけにはいかないので。
So you may be asking, why did we do this? It all comes down to how players on the PlayStation and the players on Steam purchase their games. They have to purchase the code through the store.
そうなんですよ。そこにね、物理アイテムがくっついたものを販売するっていうのもちょっとできないので。
We cannot sell physical items with those codes when you purchase them from the PlayStation Store or Steam.
なので白い箱にグッズ全部詰めた。
So the box is just for people on Steam or console who want the bonus items.
かつ、プレイステーションストアとか Steam のストアで、デジタル版のコレクターズエディションを買ってもらえれば大丈夫です。
And so what you would need to do is you go to the PlayStation Store or Steam, you purchase either the digital collector's edition or the standard edition, and then if you want the physical items, go to the e-store to purchase the box, which will contain the physical items.
そして、いや、待てよと、吉田、いろいろね、押してくるけど、いいんだと。これは部屋もあんま広くないし、さっきのはまあいいやと、とりあえず。物理アイテムはいい。ただ俺はマウントアレイオンも含めたインゲームアイテムは欲しいぞという方は、書かれているファイナルファンタジー14行月のフィナーレコレクターズエディションのゲームコードだけ買っていただければいいです。
But then, of course, there are going to be those people like, no, I don't need any of the physical goods. I don't have that big of a
Not
room.
very. He said he's been sweating.
I don't have the money. But I do want those in-game items. I do want that mount. So, what should I buy? For you, there's the digital collector's edition.
そうそう。まあシンプルでしょ、こうなってくるとね。で、いやいや、待てよ待てよ、吉田。まあ待ちたまえと。私はとりあえずプレイできればいいのですよという方はですね、ダウンロード版の一番下にありますファイナルファンタジー14行月のフィナーレの通常版を、ダウンロードしていただければプレイはもちろん可能です。
And of course, for those players that are like, no, I don't even need the digital items. I just want to play the game. For you, we have this standard edition, which just includes the Endwalker game code.
まあみんなね、今日ね、ファンフェス見てくれてる人たちはね、もちろんね、コレクターズエディション買ってくれると僕は思ってるんですけど。
But I know that if you're here today watching this keynote, that you're probably going to want to get that collector's edition or the box. So.
選択は自由ですからね。
But you know you have
I
the
want
right
the
to
pin.
choose, so no pressure.
さあ。まあちょっと。
You want the pin?
Why do you have to withhold the one item I want? Bundled it with so many things I don't.
物理版の Windows マークでプレイされている方、まとめて買っちゃうぞという方、e ストア、ぜひご覧ください。そして、Steam、PS4、PS5 でプレイされている方、物理アイテム欲しいぞという方は、さっきのね、ボックスをいち早く e ストアで予約してください。
And so, as I mentioned, and as here, the collector's edition and the collector's boxes are both limited runs. There are only a few of them, and so if If you want those, you need to purchase them and pre-order them now.
さて続いては
You're
予約
you're
特典のお話に移りましょう。
But now we have to talk about the pre-order bonuses.
Oh, pre-order bonuses.
皆さん
Another Etherite
当然
earring?
プレイするので予約していただけますよね。そして予約をしていただいた方に、予約特典をこれからご紹介したいと思います。
And so those of you who want those bonuses, because you're going to want to play the game early, we have the pre-order bonus.
Early access!
え
Yep, earring. And there's the Palom minion.
構いません。今月のフィナーレエンドウォーカーをご予約いただいた皆さんにはこの2つのデジタ
That
ル
earring will give you bonus EXP, I assume.
And so here are our pre-order
Before level 80?
items, which can be received with any of the versions that we just showed you: the collector's edition, the digital collector's edition, the standard edition. If you pre-order it, this is what you get.
こちらにですねミニオンパロムがいらっしゃいますね。
And here we have the other half of Palom Emporum, the Palom minion.
It's actually genius. Pre-order, you get Palom. Collector's edition, you get
エ
Porum.
ディションを予約すれば
So if you get the digital, if you pre-order the digital collector's edition, you get
ポロン
Porum
で
and
予約すればリザ
Palom.
はい
Okay.
兄弟揃いますね。汚ねえってか
You're like, oh, you're gonna make us do that?
プロデューサーですからね。
That's a producer in charge of
プ
the
ロデュー
money.
サ
So
ー&ディレクターですか
producer and director.
I do what I want.
予約しない人いないでしょう。
But we know that all of you are gonna pre-order.
I would
Who doesn't pre-order?
ironically
More
wear that
accessory,
earring for my
名
black
品な
mage
イヤリング
if
は
earrings showed up for me.
Yeah.
前回漆黒のヴィランズで
You
も
just have to change the hairstyle that shows them.
つけさせた
I know, but I
アイ
like
テ
my
ムと同じ
long
で
wavy
レベリン
hair.
グに非常に最適自動的にパラメ
I
ー
mean, it
タ
does
ー
show with
が
like my
変
current
動する
hairstyle, but I'm
ア
not
イテム
keeping
にな
it
ってますの
forever.
でレベリングに非常に最適なので、こちら手に入れてですね、プレイしていただけるといいかなと思います。
And the Memphina earring that you see here is similar to the earring that we gave out as a pre-order bonus for Shadowbringers. It will really help when you need to level.
Yeah, so experience bonus until you hit level 80, I assume.
そしてですね、もちろん、予約特典これだけではございません。ご予約いただいた、
Early
皆
access!
さん全員発売日より数日前に、プレイ可能となるアーリーアクセス券をつけさせていただきます。
And of course, pre-ordering is not just about items, but it's also about that early access.
Fuck yes!
まあ、もう
I'm gonna be here on the ground floor this time!
皆さんにとってはここがむしろね、発売日と。
Yes. For most of the Warriors of Light, it's not about the release date, it's about the early access release date.
ぜひですね、ご予約をいただいて、アーリーアクセスから行月のフィナーレの世界に飛び込んでいただいて、世界の、今回ハイデリンゾディアーク編のラストを、見ていただければと思います。
So for all of you who are dying to learn about the new story, the new jobs, the new areas, pre-order the game, get in early access, and find out before everyone else.
Yes, sir.
さてさて、新情報発表会、そしてこの基調講演と2度にわたってお伝えしてきた行月のフィナーレの情報ですが、まあ、あとはほぼほぼね、楽しみにお待ちいただくだけになってきたかなと。
Okay, so I've told you all I can during the
All right.
announcement showcase that we had a few months ago, as well as at this keynote. And all that's left is to look forward to what's to come in.
That art is gorgeous, by the way.
Oh.
I would unironically get that as a
あれ
poster.
社長来ないのって書いて
So, that's right, the release date. And so everybody is expecting
There it
the
is.
CEO to come out and say, hey, hold
Just
on.
like you did in February.
わかりましたわかりましたもうね社長がステージに登ってきてしまう前に僕からお伝えしようか
Okay,
な
so before he gets on the
Please.
stage, I'm just going to tell you the release date.
こちらです
And here we go.
There it is.
There it is! On sale.
まずは今回も吉田明彦さんに、スペシャルなこう群像シリーズとして行月の群像を書き上げていただきました。
So here you see the Scions of the Seventh
That
Dawn,
art is so good.
done by Akihiko.
Yeah, I would get that
Yeah,
art.
発売日はですね、
I would unironically get that as
Same.
a poster.
And
や
here,
った間に合った。
2021, we did it. You made it in
間に合った
2021.
間に合ったよ。2021年ね。間に合った。
Okay,
そして
2021. A month.
もう出していきましょう。こちらです。
November.
November.
はい。
November 23rd.
はい。2021年11月23日。
I'm putting it on my calendar right now.
So our official release date is November 23rd, 2021.
まあやっぱり普通のちょっとすいません。これまでのね出してきた拡張に比べると、まあ2年に一遍っていうタイミングからすると、まあコロナの影響もあって数ヶ月ずれたとはいえちょっと遅いかなとは僕も思います。
So you see this date, and a lot of our players who have experienced the expansions up until now, we usually are pretty good about getting them out every 2 years. This one is out a little bit late. There are a lot of reasons, including the coronavirus. We tried as hard as we could.
ただですね、まあどちらかというとですね、あまりにも今回ボリュームがでかいがために、まあでもその分ちゃんと調整もして。最高の状態でお届けしようと思ってます。まあこれでも我々すっごいギリギリではあるんですけど、なんとかここに間に合わせるべく、全力で当たっていきたいと思います。
But this time we also have so much content that we want to bring you, so much story.
Absolutely, it's full.
So many new stories.
Just get to the point.
And so we want to have this be perfect when we release it to you. So we're spending as much time as we can on it and working right up to the deadline in creating this new expansion.
ちなみにちょっとコージに聞きたいんですけどさ。
So you want to ask me something? Okay.
僕は11月って秋だと思うんだよ。
So you believe that November is fall.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Late fall.
Late. Very late. Very late fall.
コージはどう思う？
I mean, technically, it's fall. Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
December 20th is technically fall.
I mean, it doesn't snow here yet.
Like, I don't get why they're debating this. It's fall. It's freaking fall.
難しいんですよ、迷ってお伝えするときに、仮に最初にバーンって発表するときに、ウィンターって書いたら、すごい遅いイメージがあるでしょ、なんかこう。
So when deciding how to first announce this back at the announcement showcase, if you put out winter, then it just makes it feel like it's so far away.
まあ11月23日はね、北海道だとね、あれなんですよ、ニセコとかしか降ってないですよね、まだね。
So even when you think of, the November 23rd, I mean, even then, even in like the northern parts of Japan, it's still, there's not many places that are snowing, so that means it's fall, right?
でもあれかい、アメリカとか
I can't believe we're spending time on this.
11月っていうともう冬ですか？
I mean, it depends.
Gotta
Some
stall.
places
It's
stalling for something?
More minutes.
consider November more part of winter than other places do, but
じゃああれだね、次から発表するときはフォールアウトウィンターみたいです。
so next time, rather than saying fall 2000 whatever, we'll say around fall winter-ish 2000.
すごい曖昧。
Make it even more vague. Yes, that will.
God, no.
ごめんなさい。頑張るのでぜひご容赦ください。僕からしてもね、もう1ヶ月ぐらい早く出したいなとは思ってたんですけど、開発チーム本当にギリギリのギリギリまでクオリティ詰めて最高の物語お届けしますので、ぜひ11月23日の発売を楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。明日の PLL でも言いますけど、そこまでねイベントぎっしりで、お届けしますのでよろしくお願いします。
So again, once again, I apologize. Really wanted to get this out as early as possible. Hopefully, hoping to get it out maybe in October. But again, the development team is working so hard on creating such a great experience for you guys. We wanted to give them as much time as we could to create something that was really great, and that's why we decided on the November 23rd date. We have more information.
He's dying in that cosplay.
Tomorrow in the letter from the producer live, so please look forward to it.
Sticking it for the team.
さてさて。
All right. So that's it. No.
Oh.
No. You didn't finish. There's one more thing.
まだある？
What is it?
One more thing.
What's the last thing?
No way.
あ、耳？あ、耳か。
Uh.
確かにな。
You can't forget that.
社長が
What? What's this?
来る前にやらなきゃいけないことあるんだ。
No.
What's
One more thing
this?
before the
Freaking
CEO arrives.
way.
じゃあ
What's
もう一個
this?
ちょっと動画があるのでご覧いただ
We
く
have a video, so
Watch the video. Ears. Cat, rabbit, male Viera? What do we got? What do we got?
My God.
Oh, rabbit race? Male Viera! Male Viera! Male Viera! Male Viera! Male Viera!
Alright.
Male Viera!
Alright, game.
They probably can't wear hats either! Female Hrothgar? Male Viera!
Alright, we need the female Hofgars
There
now.
he is running through fucking Orban. Oh my god, the bastards did it! I actually didn't think this would happen. Oh my god. I can't believe it. He's like, eh? Eh?
Well, I'm really happy you're happy.
まあ見ていただいた通り、まあ僕としてはですね、前回漆黒のヴィラン
I
で
can't believe it.
ビエラ女性とね、ロスがいる男性を実装することで、ファイナルファンタ
Don't
ジー
say that, like, speaking your voice doesn't do
として
anything.
はね、新種族の追加はまああれで終わりにする本当につもりでいました。
So, as I stated many times, that after the release of Shadowbringers and the release of the female Viera and the male Hrothgar, that we were not going to.
You
be
know this
releasing
meme isn't
any more
over, though.
Playable races,
We need the
playable
female
characters.
Hofgars.
This isn't a new race, technically.
熱望の声をいただいたことと、まあ何よりグラフィックスチームがプレイヤーの皆さんがここまでなのであれば、なんとかしていきましょうというふうに総力を上げて達成してくれたので、
All I care about is if they can wear
ビエラが
hats.
プレイヤー種族として実装できることになりました。
If they can't, I'm not changing.
All of you asked so
Yes!
earnestly from around the world, and more importantly, because the graphics team worked extremely
That's good.
hard
That's
to make
good. I'll
happen,
take it.
We've done it again and released the
Female
male
Hofgar
playable Viera.
confirmed,
もちろんで
technically.
すね、
Wait, did they? Am
が
I not there?
今回はただですね、
Oh, I am ahead of
ロ
you
ス
then
ガ
it
に
would
ついて
seem.
もここまで来れば、必ずや
I
っていこうという
apologize.
決
I
意で
didn't realize.
いますので、ちょっと時期はずれるとは思いますが、ぜひそちらについてもですね、そこ
Yeah,
だけ対応し
they
ない
don't
と
plan
い
on
うことが
releasing
ない
it at
よ
the
う
same
にして
time,
いこう
but
と思ってます。
like as they, they were
Of course,
focusing so
we
hard on
did
like the
consider
female.
adding a female Hrothgar
Viera.
as well.
But
again,
we
have
are gonna
to
get-
close the game. However, that said, we do plan to find an opportunity to add them in the future. We will be bringing the female Hrothgar. It will not come at the same time. as
Okay,
the
so
male
they are
Viera,
gonna add it later.
But
The
it is-
Frothgar, I think they call
ね
them.
ここまで来たらね、
Hang on, how they look like. I might change my
はい、
race.
まあちょっとね、それに合わせるま
I
で
might go
もう拡張を待つっていう
female
判断
Hofgar,
もまああったのか
but
も
it
しれ
depends on
な
how
い
they
んですけ
design
ど
it.
まあそれはそれでまたちょっとね、違うのかなというので、もう順次でもいいから行こうという決断をさせていただきました。
I mean, there was the the option for us to wait until both were finished before releasing both of them at the same time, but we decided instead to release them one at a time as they were finished.
さあ、そのビエラ男性のね細かい設定などはまた別の機会でお伝えしていこうと思いますのでご承知おきください。
As for the lore and the story and other details about the male Viera, we will be revealing those later.
I
さあ
just
では
need
ち
to
ょっ
know
と
if they can wear
突然
hats.
動画が流れたんでよく
That's
見て
all
な
that
かった
matters.
方もいらっしゃると思うので、もう一回、ビエラ男性の動画を流そうと思います。
All right, and so we realize all of that was quite sudden, so let's give you another opportunity to get a first look at the new playable male Viera.
I'm not seeing a lot of hats. I just realized how stupid it was when I said bunny, like as if they were something new.
That's okay, G. I know you were like.
I just like brain farted.
You were excited. You were excited.
Like I'm not. It's not even to the point of I'm excited because I want to be one. I'm just excited because so many people want it, and I'm happy that people are getting what they want.
Like, yeah, and depending on how they choose to design the female Hofgar, I might switch to that.
If the male Viera can wear all the hats like every other race, I would consider switching. I'm so attached to Cernite as an Elezen, it would be a really rough choice for me, but I would consider it.
Again, ditto for me for Rogadin, but God knows we need more like Hofbars in this world, as even more so than Rogadins.
I like the design of that short-haired one, like the hair on him is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
さあ、ありがとうございました。
Right, thank you very much.
ではですね、実は本当にもう次の情報で、この基調講演ラストにしたいと思うんですが、もう一つ、皆さんにお知らせがございます。
And we actually have one more important announcement before we bring a close to the keynote.
What now?
ファイナルファンタジー14は200以上の国や地域の皆さんに愛され、そして多くの声援をいただいて、ここまで大きく本当に成長させていただくことができました。
So Final Fantasy XIV has come this far because of the love and support of players from across the globe. Currently, we have players in over 200 countries, from over 200 countries playing Final Fantasy XIV.
しかしですね、いまだにちょっと一部の地域では、
Getting new Oceania server?
データセンターの効力
That was like the one they were bitching about in the chat.
厳しいレイテンシーの環境下で遊んでいただいている場所もあります。
However, some regions are not well served by our current data centers, and the players there suffer from poor latency.
ファイナルファンタジー14というプロジェクトが、6.0 以降も引き続き成長していく、拡大していく、より大きなもちろん投資をしていくということの、表れとしてもですね、ここで、皆さんに新たなデータセンターの開設をお伝えさせていただきたいと思います。
But we want Final Fantasy XIV to continue to grow even after 6.0, and we're committed to that growth, and we're committed to investing in that growth, which is why we would like to tell you about our new data center.
年にもわたってオセアニア地域にお住まいの光の戦士たちからですね、なんとかオセアニアに DC を作ってくれないかというリクエストをですね、プレイヤーの皆さんからもメディアの皆さんからも非常に強くリクエストを受けてきました。
So we've had Warriors of Light from the Oceania region for many, many years asking for a data center of their own, from players to the media.
オセアニア地域で14いらっしゃるんですが、実際の地域というのがですね、同じにも関わりする3つのデータセンター、どこにつないでも、レイテンシーがあまり良くなく、しかも差がないっていう状態になってます。
Currently, we have thousands and thousands of Warriors of Light in the Oceania area that have stuck with this all this time, despite being AP data servers, despite them, as well as not really a difference between the servers.
結果的にですね、ヨーロッパ DC で遊ぶオセアニアのプレイヤー、それから日本のデータセンターで遊ぶオセアニアのプレイヤー、そして NA のデータセンターで遊ぶオセアニアのプレイヤーという形で、みんなね、バラバラになってしまってます。
And so we have a community of Oceania users that have been split up, some of them using data centers, in this data center in Europe, some of them using the data center in North America, and some even in Japan.
僕らとしてはやっぱり世界中一人でも多くの方にプレイしていただきたいですし、世界中のね、こうやって応援してくださるプレイヤーの皆さんにやっぱり快適なレイテンシーをお届けしたい。そしてより一層一番大事なのはその地域のコミュニティが一つになれることだと思います。ですので今回新たな DC をお届けしたいと思います。
So in order to provide service with less latency, and also foster a sense of community for those dedicated players, so they don't have to be split up and they can have their own community. We're adding a new data center for them.
Nice.
それがこちらになります。オセアニア DC を、今回設立いたします。
And we are creating a new data center in Oceania.
まあね、
Nice.
もちろんですけど、物理なので数億円以上規模のね、投資にはなるんですけど、かねてから長期計画に基づいて、これらの準備を進めてまいりました。
For us, this is a massive undertaking and a multi-million-dollar investment, but we believe that is necessary.
ただですね、申し訳ありません。どうしてもここに来て、コロナ禍によって僕らのエンジニアスタッフが、その現地にいらっしゃる、オセアニアのスタッフの方にですね、リモートで指示をしながら、日本にいながらデータセンターを物理で構築するっていうことを今やってます。
However, because again of the coronavirus pandemic, our schedule has been pushed back. Our engineers haven't been able to actually go and see those servers. However, what we've been doing is we've been doing this remotely. We have hooked up with meetings with the people actually there at the server centers, and we've been physically constructing this via digital.
そのためですね、2ヶ月から3ヶ月の当初スケジュールよりズレができていて、6.0 はちょっと間に合いそうもないんですが、6.1 までにはこのデータセンターお届けできる予定です。
And so this has unfortunately added about 2 to 3 months to our original schedule, but hopefully we hoping to have the data center open by 6.1.
ですので、ぜひ、オセアニアにお住まいの皆さんはですね、環境のいいデータセンターへ移住できるタイミングがもう確定しているということでですね、それを楽しみに待ちながら行月のフィナーレプレイしていただきたいですし、レテシでねちょっとプレイを中断している方もですね、ぜひ、再開をご検討いただけると大変嬉しく思います。
Right, and while you might have to wait a little bit, we hope that all of our players in the Oceania region will enjoy Endwalker, and then when we have the data center ready, be able to make that move.
さあ、そしてちょっとね持ってきたんですけど。
I expect they're probably going to offer anyone moving to the Oceania data center a free transfer too.
Here we have a picture of the actual server room in the Oceania.
Yes, normally, yeah.
これ見ても分かんないとは思うんですけど
You
ね。
look at this like, wait, what is this?
How much do they charge you?
$18
でもね、
bucks.
これね、サーバーエンジニアが見ると、あのブレードの形はゾーンサーバーだなとかいうのがね、分かるらしいです。
So basically, but server engineers, if anyone out there is a server engineer, they're going to be able to look at this like, oh, okay, those are the zone servers right there.
まあこれ以上はねちょっとセキュリティの問題もあるのでちょっとお見せできないんですけど、今まさに、絶賛構築中ですので、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
However, for security reasons, we can't show you any more than this, but we just like to show you that we are currently in the process of building this, and it should be ready very soon.
さて、ハイデリンゾディアーク編のねラストへ突っ走るというふうに今日お伝えしてきました。14はまだまだ発展と飛躍をしていきます。それを今日また改めてお約束させていただきます。
Alright, so even as we race toward the conclusion of the Hydaelyn and Zodiac tale, remember what you've seen here today and know that there is much more yet to come for Final Fantasy XIV.
その物語の大きなくくり、第一章完結、それを、迎える行月のフィナーレのリリース日は改めまして2021年11月23日になります。
And that conclusion of the Zodiac tale will be revealed and the release of Endwalker
The
on
pre-order?
November 23rd, 2021.
そしてご予約をいただいた方に、特典として付与されるアーリーアクセス、そしてアーリーアクセス
November 19th. Couple days.
2021年11月
Is that typical
19
of
日
these
となります。
releases?
I have no idea.
If you pre-order, you will get to learn all of
I was
the
hoping to
answers
pre-order like
for the
earlier than
So-
this.
November 19th.
Well, November 19th is when early access starts.
はい、ぜひですね
when can I pre-order?
Okay, so November 23rd is a Tuesday, and if you do early access, the 19th is a Friday, so we can play all weekend.
It's been a long 2 hours. We just did it. Just 2 hours. It's good timing.
いやまあでもねこれファンフェスまだね始まったばっかりですからねこれがオープニングみたいなもんですから
Again, this is just the opening of
It's normally every 2 years, but it was longer this time because of
まあ
COVID.
これからね楽しいイベント盛りだくさんの2日間にしていこうと思います
We have a lot of fun, exciting stuff in store for you over the next 2 days.
さあではここから一緒にファンフェスを楽しんでいくにあたってですねまずはこの方をお呼びしたいと思います株式会社スクエアエニックス代表取締役社長松田洋介ですどうぞ
But before we can really begin, let's call to the stage the most important person here,
The CEO.
Square Enix President and CEO, Yosuke Matsuda.
CEO of Square Enix?
Yep.
I'll get to see what he looks like.
There he is.
Very nice suit. Must be nerve-wracking being around like your mega boss.
Yeah. Then again, Yoshi P has a site.
では松田社長ぜひ世界中の光の戦士の皆さん、FF シリーズファンの皆さんにご挨拶をお願いします
So let's have a message for all of our fans watching today from the CEO.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。スクエアエニックスの松田です。
Hello everyone. This is Yosuke Matsuda from Square Enix.
今日はファイナルファンタジー14デジタルファンフェスティバル2021をご覧いただきありがとうございます。
Thank you all for tuning in to FF14 Digital Fan Fest 2021 today.
前回のファンフェスティバル確か2019年ですかね。それ以来、計画を世界中のね、都市の皆さんもあって、ファンの皆様と交流するということを計画していたようですけれども、今回残念ながらコロナということでこういったデジタルの開催ということにさせていただきました。
So since the last FanFest, I believe, was in 2019, we've been trying to plan something to see all of you. But with this pandemic situation, with the pandemic, we have decided to go digital.
こういう形でですね、直接皆様とですね。
I like how he came out with his own translator. It's like Koji's right there, dude.
デジタルの新しい形でのです。
He's better than that, man.
ね。
I'm so rich I can get my own translator.
Yeah, doesn't need such pleasantries.
So while it would have been great to see you all here with us today, this new way of holding an event, this digital fan fest,
perhaps he's a third-rate translator with a fourth-rate script.
ファイナルファンタジー14、10年以上にわたる長きにわたって皆様方に支えられて。 プレイヤーの皆様方に支えられてここまでやってこれました。
We have managed to continue Final Fantasy 14 for over 10 years now, all thanks to your support.
改めまして社を代表いたしまして世界中のプレイヤーの皆様にお礼を申し上げたいと思います。ありがとうございます。
Once again, I'd like to show my gratitude. I would like to say thank you to all of you for all the support all these years.
今日の新しい形でのこのファンフェスティバルを皆様最後までごゆっくりお楽しみください。ありがとうございました。
So please enjoy today this new form of FanFest, this digital FanFest 2021. Thank you very much.
はい、社長ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
それではこのまま、ファンフェスティバルの Day 1オープニングへ入っていこうと思います。
So now we'd like to continue on to the opening ceremony.
では 開発チーム、運営チームからも、ゲストが来ておりますので、皆さんぜひ、登場してください。
So let's call in our special guests from the development team.
Sorry?
I said, oh, is the development team going to get acknowledgement?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, here they come!
Woo!
It's like a graduation ceremony, they just each come out and bow. I remember that blonde dude from some live letters.
保険がちゃんと遅刻しないでいる。
Chocobo.
はい。
はい。それではここからはですね、開発チームのメンバーに一言ずつご
That!
挨拶いただき
Just
た
a
いと思い
fucking
ます。
alpha
So,
mascot.
a greeting message from the each
And a Moogle on the other side.
So, starting with ソケンさんお願いしま
Oh,
す。
there's a Moogle?
Yeah, on the other side.
皆様、こんにちは。
Hello, everybody.
デジタルファンフェスティバ
Oh,
ルとい
yeah!
うことで、いつもだとファンフェスティバルこう、人いるんですけど、今日なんか、金曜として中でやるから、ちょっとやりづらいですけども。
Well, this is a digital FanFest, so usually at FanFest everyone would be like, ah, but today it's dead silent, so it's a bit weird.
でも大丈夫だよ。コメントがうわーってなってるよ。
Yeah, but we got those comments. Lots of comments.
すごいね。
Comments are going, "Ugh."
エンドウォーカーのトレーラーどうでしたでしょうか
Oh, yeah, that's Soken.
Friend Walker.
ね、これ、ま
It's
た、
thanks to this genius man that we have such kicking jams in the game.
もう一回、各リージョンの言語で、皆さん楽しんでくれればと思います。
I hope that when you have time and we take a break from our content, you can watch it in your own language with the sound turned way up.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm doing it right after
いつもよ
this.
りもちょっと大きめの音量で聞いてください。
So just make sure to, like, louder than you usually would. Yeah, do it like that.
Yeah.
で、今日は、
Yes, sir!
最後にピアノのコンサートもあるので、無料で聴けますんで、ぜひ聴いてってください。よろしくお願いします。
And we also have a piano concert today, and it's totally free, so please tune in for that.
ありがとうございます。で、続いてケイトさんお願いします。
Hi. Hello, everybody. I am Kate Swinar. I'm an English localization lead for 14.
I'm an
And
English.
I'm really excited to be here. I think we have a lot of things that you guys will want to hear, so I will do my best, even though I am completely terrified. So thank you.
She's
すいません
cute.
はじめまして、私、英語ローカライズリードのスウィナー・キャサリンと申します。緊張感がなかなかすごいですが、頑張りますので、よろしくお願いします。
はい。ありがとうございます。Thank you。では続いて中川大輔さんお願いします。
はい、はじめまして、バトルコンテンツデザイナーの中川大輔と申します。
He's the battle
バ
content
トルコンテン
designer.
ツデザイナーっていうと同じ名字の中川がもう一人いるんで
It's
すけども
his fault I can't do
とりあ
Savage!
えずオズマじゃない方と思っていただければと思います。今日は開発パネルを喋らせてもらう予定で、好きな人には面白い内容になっていると思いますので、お時間ある方はぜひご視聴ください。はい、本日もよろしくお願いいたします。
Hello, I am Daisuke Nakagawa, battle content designer. There's a different Nakagawa who is also working in battle content, but I'm not that one. He is Mr. Ozma, I'm not. So just remember that. I will be on the development panel today, and I think we have some interesting stuff. So if that looks like it would appeal to you, please tune in. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you very much. So next one is the other 中川さん。中川正樹さんお願いします。
皆さんこんにちは。もう一人の中川です。
Hello, everybody. I'm the other Nakagawa.
Ozma. 中川2人いてちょっとややこしいんですけど。
I was wondering why they skipped over him.
今日中川大輔の開発パネルもこの後ありますので、なんか面白いあだ名でもつけてあげてください。
So you might think it's a little bit difficult that we have two Nakagawas, but you can make it a lot easier on yourself if you watch the development panel and then give Mr. Daisuke Nakagawa a fun nickname.
じゃない方だとかわいそうなんでね。
I'll feel bad for him if you don't.
You're trying to guilt
お
people.
願いします。
We'll make sure it happens.
Cute.
Please do.
ありがとうございます。では続いて宮沢さんお願いいたします。
はい、光の選手の皆さん、はじめまして。自分はファイナルファンタジー14で、リードアニメーターをしています宮沢と申します。自分も大輔さんと、今日開発パネルに登壇させていただく予定です。今日はぜひ最後までファンフェスを楽しんでください。よろしくお願いします。
Hello, everybody. I am Takanobu Miyazawa. I am a lead animator on Final Fantasy XIV. I will be all on the development panel later with Daisuke Nakagawa, so please tune in. And all of you Warriors of Light, please enjoy all of today's stuff.
Soken's taking selfies.
まあちょっとフォローしとくと、この大輔と宮沢さんがやるまあ開発はね。
Oh, you can see the sweat on Yoshi's face.
レイドコンテンツの裏側の話をするので、絶対見た方がいいと思います。ここでしか絶対見れないので。ぜひどうぞご期待ください。
So a little bit of follow-up from me. The panel that these guys are going to be doing later in the day is going to talk all about raid content. It's got a lot of stuff that's never been released before, and it is a really interesting panel, so you better watch it.
Or else.
Thank you very much.
Hold scythe.
So next one is Koji-san. Koji-san, お願いします。
All right, hello everyone. Michael Christopher Koji Fox here. Today and tomorrow I'm going to be on the stage doing a lot of interpreting with Kate and Mina. They're helping me out a lot. Usually it's only me up here, so it's great that these guys are going to be here with me. Hopefully we can provide you with the voices for all of these great dev team members, and maybe even some memes.
Oh.
And now for the Japanese. 皆さんこんにちは。ローカライ
We
ズ
will provide you with
スーパーバイザーの
memes.
マイケル・クリストファー・コージ・フォックス。今日は明日は、通訳で、ステージに、登ることになります。ケイトさんとあと皆さんと一緒に、やることになります。通訳の他には、まあ私の顔でまたミームを作っていただければいいと思います。
I just heard him say meme in Japanese.
ありがとうございます。ではステージ反対側行きます。
ミームをします。
はい、リードアーティストの市田です。
市田。
今日は 6.0 の、情報映像をなんとか間に合わすことができてほっとしております。皆さんいかがだったでしょうか。ぜひね新ジョブだったり新しい種族とか皆さんの感想を聞きたいのでぜひ SNS 等でこうつぶやいてもらえれば嬉しいです。今日は一日裏にいますのでずっとサーチして。
Something about tell me how much you like the new jobs on social network.
よろしくお願いします。
Hello, this is Shinya Ichida. I'm the art team lead on Final Fantasy XIV. I am so glad that the 6.0 trailer made it in time today. And I will be looking forward to seeing all your comments on this. So if you could tweet or comment on social media, I will be in the back end checking all of it. Please enjoy.
ありがとうございます。
I will be stalking you all on Twitter.
はい、皆さん、こんにちは、リードストーリーデザイナーの小田と申します。
Hello everyone, I'm Bandi Oda. I'm the lead story designer.
実はこの肩書きを使うのが今日初めてでして、やってることは今までと変わりないんですが、メインシナリオライターっていうとどうしてもメインシナリオを書いてる人だとか、世界設定っていうと設定全部作ってる人みたいな印象がどうしても強くなってしまうので、今回はシナリオチーム、ストーリーを作ってる人たちのリード業務だよということでこの肩書きを使わせていただいております。
So I have a new role name, lead story designer. I'm using this for the first time today actually. So my previous one, main scenario writer, it sounds like I'm writing all the scenario, the narratives, and it was a bit off from what I was actually doing. And what I'm doing at work actually hasn't changed. But I have changed the role name to lead story designer to show you that I am the lead in making the stories.
I have made myself more important.
ハイデリン探検隊というプログラムで出演させていただきます。皆さん一緒に楽しんでいただければと思います。よろしくお願いします。
So I will be taking part in How Do You Like Heidelin after this. I hope you all enjoy.
ありがとうございます。では続いて高梨さんお願いします。
はい。リードバックグラウンドアーティストの高梨と申します。
Hello, I'm Yoshiki Takanashi, lead background artist.
本当今日たくさんの方々に参加していただいて本当にありがとうございます。
Thank you all for tuning in today.
で、先ほど基調講演で新しいロ ケーションの動画とか紹介されましたけど、皆さん楽しんでいただけましたでしょうか？
So you saw all the new locations in the keynote address just now. Did you enjoy it?
本当間に合ってよかったです。
Yes.
I'm really so glad that we made it in time.
ごめんね、ギリギリまで調整してもらって。
Sorry to make you work so late.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Yoshi's dying in there. I feel so bad for him.
今回はオンラインということで、デジタルファンフェス一緒に楽しんでいきましょう。よろしくお願いします。
So it would have been really nice if we could have you all here today, but unfortunately we cannot. But let's enjoy this new form, Digital FanFest, together.
ありがとうございます。
それでは、室内、ご挨拶お願いします。
Hi, hi everyone. My name is Toshio Murauchi, Global Community Producer here. So I will do main MC role during the Fan Festival. So it has been a rocky road, especially this past year, but I'm extremely happy to stand here again, once again, at the entrance of another round of Fan Festival days. So yeah, there will be lots of excitement and fun. So let's enjoy another Fan Festival together. コミュニティチームモルボルこと室内でございます。よろしくお願いします。ファンフェスティバルではいろんな MC の形でいろんなステージに出てくると思いますのでよろしくお願いします。前回から約2年でまたファンフェス無事に開催できまして本当に嬉しく思っております。でいろんなこの後も今日も明日も山ほどコンテンツまだまだご用意しておりますのでぜひ一緒にファンフェス楽しんでまいりましょう。よろしくお願いします。はい、では最後吉田さんからですね、ファンフェス2日間の、開会宣言をお願いしたいと思います。So now, 吉田さん please declare the official kickoff of the Digital Fan Festival 2021.
さっき社長の方からも、ご挨拶でもいただきましたけど、せっかくの逆に言うとこのデジタルのファンフェスという機会なので、このファンフェスでしかもリアルタイムでしかできない感覚っていうのをできるだけ双方向にこの2日間作り出そうと思ってます。
As our CEO, Mr. Matsuda, mentioned before, yes, this is turned into a digital fan festival, but there are things that we can do because it's a digital fan festival, and we want to use that to our advantage.
もちろんね、後ほどアーカイブで見ることっていうのもできるんですが、参加しててよかったなと思える2日にぜひしていきたいと思います。できるだけね、皆さんのコメント拝見しながらやっていこうと思いますので、丸2日間ぜひ14尽くしでお楽しみください。
And of course, again, this will all be archived, so you will be able to see it in the future. But we really believe it's important that everybody is able to watch this live with us and
It's real cool that
participate
Necromancer's
with us
now in the
via the
game.
comments.
Well, it's
And
Reaper,
so we
but
hope
yeah.
you guys have a great 2 days.
It's a Necromancer.
それでは改めて皆さん、ぜひ楽しんでください。ファンフェス開幕しましょう。
Here to declare the beginning
All right,
of the
thanks for coming
Final
by.
Fantasy Fan Festival 2021.
Please enjoy!
Don't sound too pleased.
Hooray!
ありがとうございます。それでは松田社長と開発チームの皆さんご講談ください。ありがとうございました。
Just accidentally cut someone with the scythe.
かわいいですね。
かわいいのあいの
それではですね、そうそう、モグリ君はちょっと時間かかるんですよね。
そうなんだ。
It takes some time for Moguls. ここからはですね、簡単にではありますが、本日の、プログラムをご紹介したいと思います。So now we'd like to check today's schedule.
All right, I guess this is the end of the keynote, so I think this is where I stop streaming.
どうでしたか？疲れましたか？
All right, so before I end the stream, I'm gonna go to the YouTube channel and watch the Endwalker opening one more time, since I wasn't able to watch it since the fucking stream was lagging. All right, Endwalker full trailer. Let's watch this. She is. You guys can stay in the chat with me if you want. It's up to you.
Anyway, everyone, have a good night.
Thanks for coming out, Seth.
Yeah.
I think Paul fell asleep hours ago.
It was nice speaking to you again.
Yep. Don't be a stranger. Come play with us sometime.
Alright. But yeah. See you guys.
Alright, see ya.
The final days were upon us. The fabric of the star had begun to fray. Its
And then
lands
Paul
rent by
disappeared.
tooth and
I just
claw.
disconnected him. He probably fell asleep.
So I guess it's just the two of us.
Yeah, I'm rewatching the Endwalker trailer right now.
Alright, well, after you're done watching the trailer, I guess do you want to give like some final thoughts on
Yes. Oh, I'm so ready for the new classes.
Alize! Are you alright? I can look after myself, you know. And I've had
Oh, the
enough
song
of
is
this
good.
life. Come on!
What's that, man?
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel. And yet,
Abyssinian and Vritra?
there were those who stood in defiance of that fate.
That's Emmett self-narrating. I'm interested to see the significance of that.
The hour is come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Oh, he said the name, Vritra. Nice. Oh yeah, that's definitely not Soken. Ooh.
The stage is set, but will our heroes deign to play their part? You took your time. 'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
Wow. Razahan. And Charlian. Oh, the mountains in the background look so good.
I knew it. This star still has secrets to tell. Take care, my friend.
You too, Graha. Oh, I hear the Shadowbringers.
So, Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
There's the scythe. There's fucking a revolver in it. In his scythe. Does the scythe shoot? Does his scythe shoot shit?
Maybe it's like a big old battery.
It's like Ruby's scythe from Ruby. It's a gun scythe.
Past the far edge of fate.
Holy fuck.
Green blades, dark and light.
We're gonna have to fight the first beast again.
Tolling the coming of the end.
still don't know what that is in the logo. The tower sticking out of the moon or something. Maybe it has something to do with how we get there.
I mean, are they not like the big old like towers that have been put up?
No, it's too like bar shaped. All right. Okay. I really have to go pee, so I'm gonna go pee real quick before we have our little post-stream discussion.
Yeah. Not that it's gonna be anything too elaborate, but
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it on the screen while I go pee real quick.
Okay. I have taken over the stream. You will all submit to me. Actually, don't know if anyone else is on here or not, but for those of you who are still on here, thank you. This has obviously been the first live event that I've been able to watch regarding this, just because I've been grinding up just to even get to this point in the first place, and don't want to be spoiled by anything. But now I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff anymore. Yay! Yeah, no, it's not that pets are going away, it's that belts are going away. And it's going to be replaced with additional item space for your main weapon and for rings. Which makes sense if you consider the fact that with rings you usually wear 2 of them. And I suppose that if you're like me and like to switch in between like a couple of weapons for your alt, then yeah, absolutely, it's like this is a benefit to me. But I will talk more about this when Ichi comes back. Woo!
Did you have fun taking over the stream?
Had a little fun.
Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, you already addressed it. Pets aren't going away. In fact, we're gonna have more pet things with the Island Sanctuary.
Yeah, it's belts that are gonna be going away.
Yeah.
So, Itchy!
And I'm super happy about belts going away, because it means farming for glams and dungeons will be way fucking easier.
Assuming that they don't just replace the spawn rates with more rings and necklaces and bracelets.
I don't know. Alright, so you were saying?
So, final thoughts on that live event.
I'm super psyched. I'm glad that the job was exactly what people thought it was going to be, a scythe wielder. Reaper was the most popular name that I saw, so we were pretty much right on the money. The job looks super interesting. I never expected that it would have like a fucking partner spirit. This one YouTuber I watched called Drac, who's part of this raid group called Nest, talked in detail a while ago about how he wanted a Beastmaster class. And this pretty much functions exactly the way he wanted it. Like the way he imagined Beastmaster. So I've been seeing him pop off on Twitter about how happy he is. And I'm pretty much right there. Like, I was never super interested in melee DPS, even though I have everything at 80. But this one looks genuinely interesting. It looks to me like the scythe attacks are the GCDs, and the avatar spirit attacks are probably OGCDs. And I actually really like that. And then it looks like their burst attack involves like the spirit merging with you. And it's like, wow, Dark Knight doesn't exist anymore.
I mean, I'm still going to be using Dark Knight, thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm very excited to do Reaper. I'm very excited to do Sage. We didn't see anything new from Sage, but we pretty much know what we need to know.
I mean, I think the information on Sage was dedicated to, like, the last stream.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
you know,
I am a little disappointed we didn't get any new info on the new PvP mode or the new Gold Saucer game, because one of the two of them has to be Blitzball. Please! Please let it happen!
I mean, if male Vieira can happen, Blitzball can happen.
Wow, I genuinely never thought they'd do it. I know that so many people wanted it, but actually adding male Vieira and the female Hrothgar, and I love it because they're like, oh, we're not going to add any more races. These technically aren't new races.
These are simply
Yes,
other variants.
you sneaky bastards! I see what you do!
Yeah, well, I mean, it was never something that they necessarily intended, but it was highly demanded by the fans. And when you hear this much outcry for it, you know, they couldn't ignore it.
I'm genuinely surprised that there was so much, because, like, I don't know if we have, like, aside from, like, some concept art, I don't know if we've ever seen male Vieiras in-game anywhere before.
Well, I mean, it's all about, like, the idea that he didn't like these races being gender-locked. It's like,
Yeah.
You know,
they do exist, they're just rare.
yeah, but not by any means, like, impossible. It's
Yeah.
not like they're physically only female Vieira or male Hrothgar.
They're like-
It's just that's...
They're like male Gerudo from Zelda.
In any case, it's like, you know, let it be known that if you speak up, and if you can speak up in unison, your voice can be heard, and you can make a difference.
Yeah. That's why my fingers are still crossed for Blitzball. Let's see, what else? What else was there to talk about?
Some of the areas that were, like, revealed.
Oh yeah, so Thavnair looks big and spacious and fun to navigate, especially once you're able to fly around it. The big stones in the background, I'm wondering if you can actually get there or if they're just background pieces. Rodzit Han looks like it's going to be fun to explore. Old Sharlayan, oh, so fucking gorgeous. I have wanted to go to Sharlayan since I started playing. Since we first heard Kryl talking about it. Since we first heard Minfilia talking about Kryl being from Sharlayan. And I really like the idea that that dude in charge of it is Alphino and Alizé's dad. And according to what they were saying, there's info on him in one of the Encyclopedia Eorzea books. So I might have to go buy that.
I mean, I'm surprised you wouldn't have, considering, like, how, like, obsessed you are with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, there's a lot that I want, but I'm not exactly super wasteful with my money. Like, I don't buy everything I want. There's a lot that I want, but I don't go out and buy everything I want right away. But my birthday is next month. That might be a good birthday present. Just saying.
Just saying.
So yeah, Sharlayan, cool. Rodzit Han, cool. Garlemald, I'm also I think that's the area I'm excited about the most, even more than the moon. I'm excited to explore Garlemald because we've been fighting them this whole fucking game.
Like, this is what we've been having to deal with, like, since patch 1, essentially.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and since you finished the MSQ, I want to talk to you about a theory I had. You know how they were talking about how Xenos is planning to do something involving the palace?
Okay.
My theory is he's going to transform it into either a giant robot or some sort of Magitech cannon and perhaps fire it at the moon. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Right? But that goes back to what I was saying during the stream. The fact that the moon is one of the 6 in-game zones means that the moon will be present even beyond the MSQ, which means either they don't blow up the moon or they do blow up the moon and it comes back somehow.
Or it's like they blow it up partially and then we're forced to adapt to it. And, like,
oh yeah, maybe they've done that in fucking Super Sentai where they shoot a laser and break the moon, but then it's just like half there and then they just never address it again.
There's a whole ass city on the moon. I feel like that's a pretty good way to patch it up.
Or at least the tower. That one tower we saw in the artwork.
But we could very well see more than just that, for all we know.
Yeah, there's got to be a whole civilization of the Loparitos, whatever they were called.
Yeah, we got to see the little lunar bunnies.
Yes, the moon rabbits.
The moon rabbits. They're so adorable and cute.
Yeah, they really are. They're like socially acceptable Lalafels.
They're like a fusion between the Viera and the Lalafels.
Oh, there you go.
There would happen if the two of them, had something together.
Crossbreeding.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is on their videos that they put out. There's the trailer, the Reaper, the new town, the new zone. Labyrinthos looks interesting. I can't believe I called that it was an artificial underground dome.
Yeah, it's like you were mentioning that as they were showing the shots, and it's like literally they just revealed that, and it was like the timing was perfect.
Yeah. The dungeons. Oh my god, the dungeons look so good. What?
The train.
The one with the purple spirally thing is absolutely one of Fandaniel's towers. The one with the train is how we sneak into Garlemald. I'm so hyped for that one. That one looks so cool. The one with the old abandoned Charlian Tower. Oh, I'm so excited to explore these.
And we will be exploring these in November.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. That was worth mentioning. Oh, the fucking pin. I can't believe I have to buy all that other stuff to get the pin. I want it.
Maybe you could make an arrangement with somebody. Maybe somebody doesn't really give a shit about that pin, and you could buy it off them.
Maybe.
There are people like that. I would pass though.
Yeah. I would also love it if they eventually release the other 13 convocation job crystals. You know what I mean? The ones that Elidibus took with him?
Yes. Also, the raids. The raid announcement.
Oh my god, I can't believe I was right! I thought it was Pandemonium, but it's the Alliance raids. We're gonna fight the 12!
We're gonna fight the 12! They're actually gonna have some amount of relevance besides just being a sing!
I can't believe I was right! That's nuts. So now what the hell is Pandemonium gonna be then? Something where we fight all the Asians? Because La Habrea's face is all over that artwork.
What is love? We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Man, oh, so good.
Yes, we of course shall see as more and more info is released. Obviously, there are some details we wish they could have elaborated more on. But other than that, should be interesting. If nothing else, I'm definitely going to be seeing how they choose to design the female Hofgar. If they decide to really slim them down, you go out with the gender dichotomy, then not gonna work. I'm sticking as my Rokunin. But if we're basically getting the same thing but female, then I probably will change species.
Yeah, I am excited for people to have male Viera. If, like I said during the presentation, if they are able to wear all the hats like the other races, I will consider changing. If they are just like the current Viera and Hrothgar and cannot wear most hats, deal breaker. Unnegotiable. Non-negotiable, I mean.
Acceptable.
And I could easily, there are mods in place that let PC players put normal hats on Viera. So if I wanted to, I could just play a male Viera and have that mod in place and have hats, but other players wouldn't see it, so that ruins half the fun.
I mean, do they have that same mod for Hofgars?
Probably.
Alright. Because I know obviously it's the Vieras that are kind of been the huge star of the show. But man, I want to show some love to Hofgars.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Anything else before we wrap up?
Well, I think we covered everything that we wanted to talk about. It's like I'm happy I was able to spend this time watching it with you and to be able to react to things as you, even if certain things it's like I didn't necessarily understand because this is again my only experience with Final Fantasy at the moment.
Well, if there's anything that stuck out that you didn't understand, you can ask.
I mean, I'm sure I can, but obviously after the stream. Thank you everyone for coming.
All right, thanks to Lion's Roar and Kayaks and Neko and everyone else who tuned in. The VOD of the stream will be going up probably Sunday, so you can watch our reactions if you so choose.
One more thing, someone's asking why y'all talking about crossbreeding potatoes and rabbits. I'll tell you why, because they literally like showed us a beast tribe that was like little tiny adorable rabbit people.
Did they explicitly say they were a beast tribe? I'm not sure they did. They just said that they were there.
I think that was what they were mentioned, because it's like we were joking about playable race, but then I think they outright mentioned that they were just gonna be like a new group of.
Because they would have had the text that said new beast tribe, because they did that when they talked about the Matanga. I think they were just saying that they exist there, like they're NPCs, like the Numo. But if I'm wrong, whatever.
Yeah. In any case, I believe that is it.
All right.
I've answered all your queries.
All right, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on BluePopStream.